Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up, what's up? Welcome to the Varsity. It's a good day.
It is a good day.
It is such a good day, and I love the Varsity, but what really makes the Varsity so outstanding, I think, every week, not just like patting us on the back. I don't think it's me. I think it's the people who come into this studio.
Oh, yeah.
And I was talking to the co-host before the show. This is year 7 for us. We've been doing this a while, and it's a lot of fun. And so I want to introduce you to one of my favorite people over the last 3 years we just figured out.
Oh, shucks.
She's also known as Wiley the Wildcat, which is a big deal, especially to my boys. My boys think she is a celebrity. She is the one, the only girl of many talents, Ella Sampson.
Hey.
Are you excited to be here?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I was telling Seth before the show, I was like, he texted me and he was like, hey, do you want to come to the Varsity? And I called my mom. I said, Mom, Seth just texted me. I'm going to the Varsity tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep. And that's the reaction we want for everybody that comes on the show. But who makes this show really wonderful? And Ella, you know, you may not see this. You probably do. But it's the guy that pushes the buttons. He slides the sliders. He is, he makes sure that the Oompa Loompas are happy. You see the chocolate river over there and the candy forest. He is the Willie Wildcat Radio, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. We got some great videos. We got some amazing athletes going to be in here. We're talking about Albertville, and not just softball, but I saw flag football, too.
Come on.
That's going to be fun.
Flag football?
I could see you doing that, Ella.
I could do it. I could do it.
The only reason she hasn't is because they don't have one.
Yeah, we were supposed to have one, but it just didn't happen.
Just didn't happen. Yeah. So we are so excited to have with us later today KG Willoughby and Adison Pierce. I actually know Adison. She's hilarious. It's going to be a fun show.
I'm excited.
And there's so much that happens on this show. We're in so many places, Steven. Mm-hmm. We're on social media everywhere. Go ahead, say it. Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
We're there. Everywhere. We're at Facebook and Instagram at Varsity Radio Show. We're on Twitter or X at Varsity Radio 885. TikTok. Steven made a TikTok video last week. So super cool. There's a lot of really fun content there. And then YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885, a podcast everywhere. And I was telling Ella, Horizon Communications TV, hey guys, we're glad you're here with us. We're going to start the show in a really fun way. And you're not going to want to miss it, but you're going to have to go over to our social media. And so any one of those social medias, Steven is so good to stream from all of them. Actually, I'm watching it live from the Varsity Radio Show on Facebook. So when you comment, we will talk to you. I see Jordan McDaniels there. Love it. Tell Steve-O he looks beautiful. There you go, Steven.
Aww.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jordan.
Right?
The bromance.
Jordan, he is blushing. He doesn't want you to know.
The bromance got weird last week with the flamboyance of penguins.
Yes.
Got just a little
Penguins?
strange.
It did not help things.
No.
Anyway, we want to
It's
tell
a
you.
flamboyance of, what were they again? Flamingos.
It was flamingos.
Yeah.
Flamingos. And what did we say? A murder of crows?
Oh, yeah.
A crash of rhinos?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, those are real names.
Yeah.
We want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity, the Charburger.
Oh, Charburger.
And this is hilarious because the Wildcat got to eat a Wildcat burger today.
So good. So good.
And I know that may not be funny but corny to you, but I don't really care because I thought it was funny.
It was hilarious. I was laughing at it.
And it's home of the famous Char-Grilled Wildcat Burger, named after Ella.
Of course.
The Philly cheesesteak and the Jumbo Crispy Onion Rings, and then B&B Video Games. 80 style, we call it, Jordan, I wish you could call right now, the Albertville Mullet. The 80 style arcade in the back, fun in the back.
Business in the front.
Business in the front. Local video game retail store in the front. That is B&B Video Games.
We got you covered, Jordan.
Yes, thank you. Come on over to our social media. We want to talk to you, communicate with you, and have fun with you. We'll see you over at Varsity Radio Show. See you soon. we had some really funny conversations last week. So
Yeah,
we're going to
I
up our
heard.
game. And, Steven, meme of the week.
All right, let's
Meme of
do
the
this
week.
thing.
need a
Memes of the
song.
week.
Ooh.
Yes.
It
Me too.
sounds
that.
more official that
Doesn't
way.
that
That's
feel good? That just touches your heart.
Yeah.
And so Steven's going to pop that first one up, and we're going to react.
I think I got a little sneak peek of
Oh,
what it was.
wow. Yes. Meme of the week. Here we see crab rangoons in their natural state drinking from sweet and sour sauce. Watering hole, unaware of the predator that lurks above them. And I can you hear this, Steven? I can hear Jordan making this voice.
I can hear the Jurassic Park theme song.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Our dun, dun, dun,
Oh.
dun, dun,
There you
dun,
go.
dun, dun, dun. Anyway.
What is that from, Jaws? What is that from?
It sounded like
Yes,
Jaws.
Jaws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Memes of the week, me washing dishes, a spoon. This happens to me all the time, Steven.
Yes. It's like it has to
All the
happen. It's
time.
just a part of it.
It's very upsetting.
Yeah.
I
Ella,
thought
do you enjoy washing dishes, Ella?
it's her favorite.
It's my favorite, totally.
I don't think anybody
Especially the
enjoys washing-
spoons. Especially the spoons.
Especially the spoons?
Yeah.
When
Really?
it falls and hits you with a splash of
Yeah.
water.
Now, I'm,
Change your shirt. And you...
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. This one right here is a little creepy.
Oh.
Yeah.
The plural of octopus
Octopi.
is...
I got it.
You got
it. Yay.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
You nailed that.
I nailed it.
Job.
Very
Now,
nice.
This one I think every dad should have.
Oh.
What is that?
You
The
know those
latest
little ornaments you can get to go on your Crocs?
Yeah.
Nasty.
They have been like digital printing.
Is it a
these.
toe?
It's toes. They even have hair on them.
Yes.
Isn't
The
it
point
great?
of Crocs is to cover your toes.
That's the accurate reaction I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Gross. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Don't you wish your vacation looked as nice as this?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it cool? Look at that top picture. I mean, it totally looks like you're just sitting there on the beach.
I wish I was.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I
Forced
asked-
perspective.
I
there.
asked Jordan to send these in. Thank you, Jordan. These are great.
And then we have
Oh, we have
our
another one.
final sushi for beginners. I love it.
Yes.
See?
I could pull that, Steven.
It's a goldfish and rice.
I could do that.
Every little kid loves that.
Uh-huh.
Public sushi. Have
Do
you
you
ever had
like-
Public sushi on Wednesdays?
I
It's
haven't.
$5
Is it
off.
good?
No, I haven't.
It's so good.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday, I go to Publix and I get me some sushi.
Mm.
It's real good.
At first, you said public sushi, and I didn't hear the Publix first, so you
Mhm.
said public sushi. I'm like,
Me
oh,
too. I
okay,
heard it
this is
that
kind of
same
strange.
exact one.
So are we talking gas station sushi?
No. Anything at the gas station is not good.
Yeah, I got you.
Gonna
Yeah.
devastate your stomach
Now,
if you
now
eat that.
sushi from the gas station's not good, but those
No.
down-home southern, those vittles,
Oh,
those
yeah.
are delicious.
Yeah.
And Hunt Brothers Pizza just hits on a different level.
Oh,
It
yeah.
smells so good.
Yeah, it does.
It is. Is it good? Do you get it
It's
often?
very good.
I haven't ever tried. I feel guilty.
So
So
Guilty.
my
it smells
aunt,
so good though.
my aunt and my granddad, they live back in Battleground where I'm from, right? And so
It sounds
I
like
actually,
a very badly place.
Yeah, I was about to
it-
say.
Yeah, we're like,
if you know where West Point is, over in Coleman County, Battleground's
Yeah.
not too far away. I went to West Point School, kindergarten through 12th. But anyway, last time I went over there, they said, hey, why don't you grab a pizza on the way out? So they went ahead and ordered the Hunt's Brothers pizza. It was really good. It was like a Supreme. It was delicious.
well,
Yeah.
apparently I'm
It
ordering
comes
from
out.
the wrong person, Steven. Did you put this device over here to make us confused?
Whoa!
What?
What device are we talking about?
What?
Oh, that? Oh, yeah, it's just a phone holder.
Oh.
It holds your phone sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah, so you can like
Wait, hold on.
watch
Wait a minute. I want to figure it
widescreen.
out.
Steven!
There you go.
What?
at
Hey!
Steven, I was like, what is this
How many
toy
people?
that you've
How many
left?
people does it take to figure it out?
3.
Actually, had
Three.
Pastor Steven Swords in here last week
It
on the morning
turns.
show.
And he used it.
And I was showing him the different times.
360.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to do an infomercial for that. And
But
here
wait,
is,
there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
Turns.
Call right now and we'll double the offer.
You'd be one of those ladies that go,
Yes, you're a hand model.
The Vanna White of the Varsity Radio Show.
You're a hand model. Huh.
ready?
What do you do? I'm a hand model.
I'm a Goodness.
What are you known for? I have great hands.
How does one become a hand model?
Ooh.
I
I imagine it
wonder.
takes
Steven, I
impeccable
need to know
hygiene.
that.
And it takes going get manicures all the time. How about being a foot model as well? You'd have pedicures all the time. What?
I can't,
Is there a such thing as a good foot model? Because
what do they model for? Shoes?
Shoes or anklets?
Anklets?
Or toe rings?
Toe rings?
Toe rings.
I want to see those auditions.
What's a
It's like...
Yeah,
it's
how do you
like,
audition? Do you like...
Yeah.
Here's my foot.
Look at my toes. They're less unusual than everybody else's.
Yeah, my feet are pretty.
Can you imagine that, though? Now I'm seeing it.
They're like, let
What's
me see
up,
your
Kel?
hands.
I hadn't talked to you in a while. I'm glad you're here, Kel. I'm glad you're with us.
So I follow this guy over on TikTok, right? And he's all about getting out in nature. And if you're ever like really down in the dumps, you need to get out, take your shoes off, and get grounded. Actually touch your feet to the ground.
Is it the guy that picks up snakes with his bare hands?
No, it's not him.
Okay.
No, this
okay.
guy
As
looks
I'm
like
saying, I can't handle that.
You are about
I
it.
cannot.
Do you like snakes?
I hate snakes.
You love snakes.
I hate snakes. I hate them. They scare me.
Her
the way they
voices are
slither,
fantastic.
The way they slither. Oh, you're my different
Yeah,
voices.
I love it. You and Jordan. Okay. Go ahead.
It's just the way they.
Yeah.
The way they slither.
How do they do? One more time. No, with the.
Oh.
Actually, I got to experience that. It was a couple weeks ago.
With a snake?
I was up at the transmitter.
No.
And up there, you got woods all around. It's up on Lewis Mountain, right? And so I'm there in the transmitter shack. And
Jordan says he's
I'm moving
a foot
some
model.
equipment.
Go ahead, Steven. I'm sorry.
And I hear the rustling of leaves outside. And I'm thinking,
Nope.
is that a squirrel?
Walk the other
I was looking, I
way.
didn't see any squirrels. It was the most beautiful black racer I've ever seen in my life. It had a blue sheen to it. It was silky, like blue and like a really dark. It's black with a dark shade of blue.
Yeah.
And it kind of glistened in the sun, and it scooted on. It left me alone.
Well, I take
Norma
that back.
says that she hates snakes too.
I can't stand venomous
hear
snakes
you.
because I know they're gonna
yeah.
send me to the hospital.
Yes.
But non-venomous snakes, they're cute. I'll hold them all day.
Really?
Yeah, I've held a non-venomous snake before.
A non-venomous.
A
on.
non-venomous.
Aren't
I will not.
boa
hold
constrictors non-venomous?
Yes, but they'll
They
constrict
can
you.
constrict you.
Yeah, they can.
They'll,
So
like,
are we
break
good with
bones.
boa constrictors or no?
Hard no.
Hard pass.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Have you heard that creepy story, Steven?
Which one?
The one about the girl that had a pet boa and felt bad for the boa. So let the boa sleep in the bed with her.
Yeah.
And the boa kept stretching out because it was such a lovey-dovey boa.
Yeah.
Trying to just stretch beside her. So she goes and she tells the beautiful and snake are not to be used in the same sense. Absolutely, Norma. I agree. You got to listen to the rest of the story, though, because it's really good. So she goes to the vet. It's like, I don't know what the deal is. Like, my snake hadn't been eating the last few days, and it's been stretching out beside me. And you know what the vet said? It's seeing if it can eat you.
Yeah. It's preparing.
That's when I would throw it outside and say, "Here's the wild." Absolutely not. No.
There'd be no emotion.
Well, I mean, she was asking for it, letting the snake sleep in the same bed as her.
This is true.
Whew.
Yeah.
I barely let my dog sleep in the same bed as me, much less
Hey,
a
there
snake.
you go.
There's this thing called common sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people don't possess
Some
it.
people
Yes.
don't have it.
Yeah.
You are right. What is it? Wisdom has not been kind to you. It's been fleeting you. Like, it's fleeting from you. Yeah.
Run away.
Hey, wisdom is fast, but you're faster. You know,
Ooh, that's
whatever.
a good one. That's a great way of saying it. It makes you feel good about being stupid.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. How about that?
That's great.
That was some straight wisdom, guys.
There you go.
So, anyway, I enjoyed these people talking to us. Thank you, Norma. I am appreciating your conversation. And so because of that, I want to show appreciation for it. Cause you're such a fun person.
Oh, thank you.
You just, Ella, I'm sorry. You're such a fun person. And, I saw these friends, they went to this mall sports store, Steven.
Uh-huh.
And, I don't know. I saw this. I thought Ella's her and her friends are probably like this. So.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I mean, you got to have fun wherever you
I
are,
could see
right?
you
Yeah.
pull this.
Oh, yeah.
Give me just a second. I'll get it popped up here for you.
Oh, no, I'm scared.
Jordan
I'm kinda
says he's
nervous.
fast. That's funny, Jordan. Jordan said, I'm also just a model. It's hard being pretty. Whatever, Jordan.
Love the confidence. Love the confidence.
All right, check this out. Y'all would do that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All day long.
All day long.
Yeah.
Of course. We have fun.
Yeah, I bet you do. Who are your pickleball friends?
Oh, my goodness. There were so many people.
Shout out to pickleball.
Shout out to pickleball. It's so fun.
So many friends.
I'm not too good at it, honestly. I'm probably really bad at it, but at least I have fun with it. That's all you really got to do.
Yeah.
So our people over there on the stream, they didn't actually see that last video, so I'm going to play it one more time for them so they can see it.
For you guys. Safe. Wow.
It's great.
I think that was out. I think that
it was out?
I think it was out. I disagree. I'm going to challenge that call.
In the middle of the store.
In the middle of the store.
I like it. Hey, Veronica. Veronica's here.
Hey,
Jordan's killing me.
We happen to have a Candy Armstrong on the phone with us
Candy!
What up?
I love Candy. That's a song.
Sounds like she's in a car
That's a
traveling
song.
from another
is.
function.
Mm-hmm.
Candy,
That would be correct.
Candy, you don't have enough to do you?
Yeah, well, I got a little bit too much to do. I can't keep up.
Goodness.
Poor Candy. I'm
What's
glad you're
going
with
on?
us.
Do what?
I said I am glad you're with us.
Yes, me
Yes.
too. I was trying. I had forgot, but I just, lots going on today. I'm actually not in the office today. We had our charity golf classic in Gunnersville yesterday at Gunners Landing.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah, so we had that yesterday and worked all day. So we're taking a quote recharge day today. But I
Nice.
have been running since my feet hit the floor and still at it. So anyway, I was like, I've got to call them right quick. So yeah.
Well,
But
I am glad you
glad
made
to
time
be
for
here.
us.
Yes, love it, love it.
Well, we got 19 seconds and we're going on the air, so
All right.
you are the stuff, Candy.
No, don't know about that. Something, but I don't know.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
So excited to be joined by the one, the only, Candy Armstrong. How are you, Candy?
I am good. How are y'all?
Living the dream.
It's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I literally
Yeah.
have Wiley the Wildcat beside me. Life is good.
That is awesome.
I have the best producer in the world sitting over on the other side of the studio, and Candy called. So it's like
Candy called.
Christmas.
Oh, nice. Nice. So how have y'all been today?
Great.
It's been good.
It's been a good day.
Good.
Yeah.
Who is that with you, Seth?
That is Ella Sampson, and Ella
Okay.
is Wiley the Wildcat. Also,
Okay.
Ella is part of the FCA leadership team
I
at
am.
Gunnersville.
I was going to say, that her voice just sounded familiar, but I can't see her being on the road, so I was like, who is that?
Yes.
It sounded like Gina Beth's car a little bit.
She has co-hosted with me before. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, is that Gina Beth? Well, I couldn't tell. That's who I thought it was.
I love
But,
me some Jenna Bess.
It's
yeah,
hard not
she's
to.
cool. She's sweet.
I've never heard that we've sounded like that close before, but
Well,
I guess
you're
we
over
did.
the radio and on my
Yeah.
speaker, so it
Yeah.
may be a little different there. But yeah, but I was like, who is that? But well, anyway, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Well, Candy, tell us what's going on in the wonderful world of Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Well, we just got finished with our charity golf classic yesterday in Gunnersville. Citizens Bank puts that on every year, and FCA is their charity for that particular event. And they work so hard and so humbling as far as what they give back to FCA every year. It is just absolutely amazing. So shout out to Citizens Trust Bank. We are so thankful for you guys, all of your hard work that goes into it, and we couldn't do what we get to do without partners, and they really stepped up every year in a big way, and so we're just very, very thankful for them. We have camp season upon us. Big camp is 3
Yeah.
weeks away. So anyway, so that's what we are really focusing on right now is camp, and more camp. But yeah, it's good. It's an exciting time of year. One of my favorites. I love sports camp. But our sports camp will be starting June the 10th there in Marshall County, and we have a camp every week except for the 4th of July week. That week we do not have one this year. But every week, all of the information about all of our camps is, you can find it on northalabamafca.org. It's got all the dates. If you're interested in partnering with FCA, there's partnership brochures there. There is camp-specific brochures online that you can look and see what sports are offered at that particular camp and who those clinicians will be for that particular sport for that area. But all of that is on our FCA website. Registration is on there. If we have people, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, we have people who come alongside FCA and partner with us for these summer camps because FCA will never turn away a camper
Love it.
who has the desire to come to camp. And we have amazing individuals, corporations, different businesses, large and small, that come alongside us that help partner to send these kids to sports camp. So we don't have to tell anybody no. And so if you have a child who is interested in attending one of our sports camps and you just don't have the means or the resources for it right now, do not let that detour you from registering your camper. Because like I said, we do have partners that come alongside us. We are working diligently, weekly, daily, to get those partners. But we have scholarship forms on our website as well. So if parents will go and fill out that scholarship form and send it to the office, they can email it to me. All the information of how to get that back to us is on the bottom of the form. You can text it, you can call it, you can fax it, you can email it, like whatever. But you can send it back to us, and we will get those processed and send you a code so you can register your camper. But again, it's one scholarship per person. So we will need a form. If you've got 3 children, then we'll need a scholarship form filled out on each one of those children so we can keep track of it and what's what just for our paperwork. That would be great. But yeah, for a kid to be able to come to camp, they are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3:30. And it is just a week camp during the day, no overnight stays. A lot of people think it's an overnight, but it is not. But they can come and they have fun. They get to choose a sport that they want to participate in. The sport you choose will be the sport that you do all week, so it's not one day and one the next. So if you choose fishing, then that's what you're going to do all week long. But they get to participate in sports. They get to have competition, and they're introduced to the gospel. And some is introduced to the gospel for the very first time. And that's what's exciting for us. Our interns and staff will introduce them to Christ, and we use the bridge format as far as the way that we communicate that with the different campers. But it's just amazing. Our camp records are already ahead of schedule as far as registration than what they were this time last year. So it's going to be another big summer, but just camp. Introducing kids to Christ and pouring into them a safe space, but they still get to have their fun. They still get to their ice creams. All their meals are included. You know, they still get all the fun stuff, but they get the main thing, and that's Christ.
Love it. Love it.
Something that they can take with them every day for the rest of their lives. And it's so cool. I'll tell you a story. Our huddles this year have been amazing. Gunnersville, y'all have killed it on the huddle.
Aw, thank
amazing.
you.
Yes. But what is so cool is these kids that we are seeing in high school that have gone through camp, hearing their testimonies that they give where they were saved at camp or they were saved at PLT. that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
That is what it just, it gets me, fires me up. Love him. But it's just, that's it. And we have so many kids that come from broken homes and bad situations, and that is a safe space that they can come and just have fun and be a kid and learn about Christ and what he did for us and what he's done for them, and they have no idea. Searching for something and they don't know what they're searching for, and we have the answer. We all know what it is.
So good. I have a suggestion.
What's that?
I got a category to add for you, Candy.
What's that?
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes.
To my right
We're
is
ready.
Wiley the Wildcat. Next year, y'all could add mascot training.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just
my
saying.
grandson would be the first one on
Right?
board.
Right?
Oh my
Grandson
goodness.
I don't care if it's baseball, basketball, football. He loves him some mascot. He
That's
can
right.
go to the Habit game. Forget about the Habit game. He wants to see chaos and ruckus. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
his thing. I mean, that's a really cool idea. That's funny.
You know that was a
Yeah.
good idea, Candy.
My grandson
You
would
can
be,
laugh
"Yes."
all you want, but that was a good idea.
Hey, I have, like I said, my grandson would be the first one to want to register for it. That is so
Oh
funny.
my goodness.
Sorry, Candy. I went from serious to that, but it's...
No, that's pretty good. I could see the interest there.
Yeah.
Kiddos,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I bet you'd have
That's
10
so funny.
people sign up at least.
At
Oh,
least.
I would say more.
At
Definitely
least.
more.
Hard
Yeah,
number.
That's so funny. Yeah. And then it's like we go to the Alabama football game. My husband and I win, and
Big
we
Al.
saw Big Al. Like he walked right by us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had our picture made with them. And
Right.
my grandson was like, "Why did you not take me?" And I said, "Well, we didn't have an extra ticket." He goes, "You saw Big Al.
That's right.
Taken to Buc-ee's on the Saturday, game over." Like, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
I'm saying, Candy,
Yeah,
little
hey.
kids like mascot.
They love us.
Yeah.
And
They
I
love
got
us.
I got your girl right here beside me.
I
She's-
got you.
Well, there you go. Maybe you can do. We'll have to talk to Coach Ken, of course.
That's right.
He may be listening. I don't know. We'll talk to Coach Ken. But maybe he can make an appearance at the Marshall County camp this year.
Maybe.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's drive it. Let's see.
you just hey, don't you ever say I didn't throw out any good ideas though, Candy.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Only because I can relate. We hear it from my grandson all the time.
There you go. There you go. Well, Candy, we so appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome, and thank y'all for all that you do, and y'all have an amazing afternoon.
We already are because you called. So
Oh,
have a great
All
day,
right.
Candy.
thanks, y'all too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So our boy Jordan Steven is killing me.
Yeah? Hey! My eyes are up here. People looking at his feet.
Oh my goodness.
You met Jordan, right?
I've met
oh my
Jordan.
gosh, Jordan.
Who was it that we said what
Duke-
he sounded like?
Duke
the
the
dog.
dog.
Duke.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jordan. He's not even here and he's killing me.
He's killing it. He's killing it.
So, Steven.
Yeah.
I need you to show Ella a funny video.
Oh, I can totally do that.
She needs this.
That's like my
I need a
department.
funny video.
It's good for her.
Yeah. Well,
It's
you know,
good to laugh.
one
It
I think
is.
will
I
really
enjoy
resonate
laughing.
with her right now because she showed me that she's got a little something over there that allows her to drive all by herself now.
You do?
I do.
Yep, she does.
Come on.
Uh-huh. There it is.
I do.
So,
Were you doing donuts in the parking lot? Was
That's
that
who that was.
I was not.
They just
My mom
painted those
watches the
lines out there.
show.
Okay.
So Somebody framed me, I swear. It was Seth. It was Seth.
It was
swear.
me.
Yeah, that's
Living my
good.
best life.
But hey, when you have a car, it means a little bit of freedom.
Oh,
Yes.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
It's a privilege.
It is. It is a privilege. And,
Glad you
on your
understand.
last day of school, it seems like you take that privilege.
Yes, I found this.
And
This
you
is
might
great.
just do something like this.
Oh, yeah. Out. Freedom. Oh, I love cars.
Me too.
I love cars.
I could watch all the cars all
That-
day long.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about
Over
the
and
cars
My
and
name's
the
Tom
planes?
Ryder.
What's that most recent one? They had planes and
Planes
everything.
is
in
a
it.
good one.
Was
Was
it?
that
Okay.
the one that Mater was the... No, not planes. That I was thinking of something else. Mater was like a spy in one of them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was
That.
Cars too.
Yes.
Yes. My boys are now into cars, which I love. Because I like
love that.
cars. I like cars.
Tomato was my favorite.
Tomato.
My favorite. Tomato.
He's
Oh,
hilarious. Larry the cable guy. He's funny. So how long do we have, Steven? I know we're going to go in a clutch.
Yeah, sure. We've got about, well, if you want to go straight on, we can, like right now, if you want to.
Let's go.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Here we go.
Enjoyed the sound effects.
The clutch moment.
I am so excited about this clutch here, right here. The title of it reminds me, Steven, you're going to have to pull up the song. It's an old Christian song.
Yeah?
I think it was Toby Mac.
Oh, I love Toby Mac.
It says, hold on, wait a minute,
Oh,
put
yeah.
a little love in it.
Uh-huh.
Was that DC Talk?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Anyway, so the title of my clutch today is Hold On, Wait a Minute. And now you're hearing me say put a little love in it, which has nothing to do with the clutch.
No.
So why do you think, and this is a good question, I want to know this, because you're a junior, you're about to be a senior.
Yep.
You're almost done.
I'm almost there.
You're
I'm
like weeks
almost-
away.
Yeah.
Why do you think we're always trying to look ahead to the next big thing?
I mean, I think it's a natural human thing to
Yeah.
be able to be like, oh, well, I have this to do. I'm so busy. We have to think about this next thing. And it says in the Bible, be still. And that's when most moments are going to come, is when you're
Yeah.
still and you're in the moment instead of worrying about what you're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because you're not promised tomorrow. You always have to
That's so
focus
good.
on today.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, follow up on that. Why is it so hard to enjoy and embrace where we are at in our life right now?
I mean, like I said, it's a natural human thing to be
is.
so worried about what you're doing tomorrow instead of just being in the moment. And if you're not in the moment, you're going to miss what's happening in the present. And God might put an opportunity for you right in front of you that day, and you miss it because you're so worried about what you're going to do next.
Yeah. So talking about that, we're always in a rush. Isn't it so true that we're
Yeah,
usually always looking forward to the
Yep.
next thing in our lives? I'm thinking about, like, I came in today, I'll just be honest.
Yeah.
I came in thinking about a missions trip that's going on in June.
Yeah.
A youth camp that's going on in July. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking about who and what and where and
What time do I have to be there?
yeah,
and
and
where, yeah.
I literally woke up thinking about that youth camp this
Yeah.
morning. It doesn't happen till July.
Yeah.
And we make statements like, thank God it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
You've heard that one?
Summer. I want summer to be here.
Yes, just 1 or 2 more hours and work's over
Yeah.
for the teachers
For
out there.
teachers.
Finally, our students, summer's here.
Yeah.
Or we finally made it to vacation.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a constant state of moving time
Yeah.
forward. But what does the Bible say about it? And it's really clear actually in James 4:13 through 16. It says, "Look here, you who say today or tomorrow we are going to a certain town and we'll stay there a year. We will do business there and make a profit. How do you know what your life will be like tomorrow? Your life
Wow.
is like the morning fog." That's very encouraging, right?
Yeah.
It's here a little while, then it's gone. What you ought to say is, if the Lord wants us to, we will live and do this or that. Otherwise, you are boasting about your own pretentious plans, and all such boasting is evil.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
James Collins says it a different way. He elaborated. He says, life is like a vapor. It is like a puff of smoke. It's here. It is like a puff of smoke. It's here for a little while, then it's gone. If you were called into eternity today, would you be ready?
Wow.
And so I want to talk about lessons in the moment. The first thing I want to talk about is to quit looking ahead, but start looking at the now. Okay, I like the five-year plan.
Yeah.
I like the 10-year plan. I think good leaders have future plans.
Yeah.
But why is it so important that we look at our opportunities that are in front of us right now?
I mean, if you make most of what opportunities you have now, then you have the experience and have the time for whatever lies ahead, like next to you.
Yeah.
In the future. Because if you don't seize the moment now, then how are you going to be able to seize the moment in the future? Because you don't have any experience.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah. Which brings me to my next point. Don't complain about your placement, but look around for the opportunity.
Yeah.
The Bible says this in a different way to teenagers. It says, don't despise your youth, right? Don't look at, and I think what it's saying right here is enjoy where I placed you, enjoy being young instead of always, and I hear this, I'll be this one day, I'll be this one day. So as humans, why do we often see everyone else's grass greener than ours? In other words, why do we always see everyone else's gift as greater than our own?
Well, I mean, from my experience, being a student athlete, I've always had competition. Like, I've had competition in between my team. And, like, for me to be like, oh, well, I'm not as athletic as this girl. I'm not as fast as this girl. I think that we should use that as motivation instead of just complaining and sulking in your own self.
Yeah.
Why don't you use that as motivation to become as good as that person?
Yes.
And it's vital for not even just life, for our Christian walk. It's, oh, this girl loves Christ so much, she loves talking about Jesus. She loves, why am I not like that?
Yes.
Well, you haven't put in the work in to be able to have and be in the way that she is.
That's good.
So
that's good. I like to refer to a former Gunnersville basketball player, Olivia Vandegrift.
Oh yeah.
And
she's a legend.
Well, she's a legend.
She's a legend.
But you know what made her a legend? I remember going in FCA. I'm being early in the morning last year. And she beat the coaches there. She beat everybody there. And she's sitting there taking shots when nobody saw her.
Yeah.
Well, why is she so good? Because she put the work in. And you can be jealous or you can be better.
Yeah.
And I think so often, like you said, I've heard this, this has been a term I use in youth ministry. If we compare and compete, we live in defeat.
Yeah.
And how often, like, our social media accounts are set up for this.
Yeah.
Our whole life is driven by this person's better than me.
It's the worst place to go to social media.
This person's better than me.
Yeah.
This person's
has more money than me.
Right.
Has more. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can promise you this: there's always somebody better than you.
Yeah.
At what you do, no matter what. When we realize we weren't called to be that person. We were called to be who God made us.
Yeah.
It changes the game. So last but not least, taking advantage of your current situation brings you fulfillment and moves you closer to your dreams. So, Ella, how can serving and following God be exhilarating and exciting?
It's so exhilarating.
It is.
I love it. Ever since I've gotten to FCA and, being more part of that, it's just so, in the Bible it says God's the only one that can fulfill you. Nothing in this world can ever fulfill you. And he wants you to be able to reject the worldly stuff and go and have a relationship with him instead of living in the moment, living in the world and serving. I mean, you could still have fun and be a Christian in the world, just be able to do it in His name.
Yes.
And it's so fulfilling. It's awesome. I love speaking about God.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And like little kids too. But how Miss Candy said about the sports camp.
Yeah.
I was saved at sports camp.
That's incredible.
And it was amazing. I mean, I felt on top of the world afterwards. And I felt on top of the world ever since. I mean, no doubt there's ups and downs, but I mean, I never ever, when you hit rock bottom, the only place to do is go up.
That's so good.
It's awesome.
Wow. Well, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Hey, we're going to pray for you. Father God, we thank you for the opportunities that you've given us. We thank you that you love us the way that you do. God, help us to embrace every moment, every day is a gift to make a difference for you. God, help us not to compare ourselves to everybody else, but embrace the giftings you've given us. Thank you for your love and who you are. In Jesus' name, amen. That sounds like such a fun song, Steven.
It does sound like a fun song.
Apollo
I'm over here
LTD.
dancing.
Yeah.
Steven, I found this hilarious video that I sent you today.
Okay.
Somebody wearing a mask, walking up to an animal.
Okay.
Does that ring that? Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
So,
Oh, no.
Got it.
Ella, for your viewing pleasure,
Here you go.
you should try this with your Wiley thing. No, your animal would probably kill you.
What?
I personally think that was green
goodness.
screen on the second one.
I think so too.
Ella,
Well, if actually
don't
we
take
had-
Wiley
no,
in with a
no.
wildcat.
No,
That
no,
probably
no.
won't end
That
well.
probably wouldn't happen.
That
No.
probably won't be a good
Dogs do not like Wiley. They do not like Wiley. I actually did
thing.
Special
Because you're the
Olympics.
largest cat they've
Yeah.
ever seen.
I actually did Special Olympics maybe about 2 weeks ago, and there was these two dogs there, and I was in Wiley, and they did not like Wiley. I mean, realizing forgetting I'm in the suit, because honestly, sometimes I forget about it.
No.
Oh yeah.
You forget you're in the suit.
I forget I'm in the suit sometimes, honestly, because I act myself and I have fun, and sometimes I forget I'm in that thing. And I walked up to the dog trying to pet it, and it I forgot, and it was like it wasn't having it.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, you better back up, and I was like, oh no.
That's hilarious. I'm glad you didn't get eaten.
Yeah, I'm glad too.
It's very positive when you don't get eaten.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
So, yes.
One
I'd rather
thing I
not
know
be.
that Ella really likes to do is play some pickleball, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, that's like the fastest growing sport in the nation right now, pickleball.
I
Yeah.
believe that.
All right, so I found these tricks, and Ella, I wanted to show these to you because I think
Yeah.
you would really appreciate them.
Oh, I will.
She's gonna
Especially if
use
you,
them.
Absolutely.
you play with teams out there on the pickleball
Oh
court.
yeah.
Yes!
Hardcore pickleball.
Yes! Oh, I'm doing that. I've never played, but that looks fun.
What do you think?
I mean, I think I can pull some of them off. I don't think I can, hang my friend over the side of the net. I don't think I'm that coordinated, but
I got you.
I bet I could pull some of those off.
Which one would you try?
I think I would try the fake out, where it was like, I'm gonna swing. No, I'm not.
I've seen
Got you.
people reach around their back, like with their right hand around the back of their head and hit it over their left shoulder.
No way.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing.
I can barely hit it backhanded.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I don't believe that.
And it's kind of weird,
You
too.
got those cat-like reflexes. So.
Me? I can get there, but I don't think I can. I mean, it's a tiny little wiffle ball. I mean, it's hard to find and
Okay.
hit.
All right.
And it's
Steven,
not as
sorry.
springy as a tennis ball
No,
either.
it's not.
Yeah. So
It's probably good.
You gotta hit it
'Cause
pretty
the court's
hard.
exactly.
smaller.
Yeah.
You think you're hitting it hard enough, but it's not hard
And
enough.
it's not hard enough.
Yep.
Well, my issue is I hit it too hard,
Oh, okay.
and it goes out. So
Gotcha.
You go straight beast mode.
straight beast mode.
Hey, I've noticed it's been a little windy out there. Not too windy just yet, but on those really windy days, when's the last time you flied a kite?
Ooh, it's been a while.
Yeah?
I don't think I've flown a kite since I was 5. It's been a little bit.
I love that you use proper English because I said fly a kite. And I just caught it. Flown a kite. Yeah.
Flown
Okay.
a kite.
So, would you be interested in flying a really big kite?
I mean, as long as I don't fly away with it, I think I'll be all right.
Wouldn't that be the fun of it, though? Flying away with it?
flying away with it?
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
How big is this kite?
It's pretty big. They never show it. We only see them on the rope.
That would stress me out.
I'd be afraid I'd be taken away.
They look like they're having fun now.
Wow. I mean, I could
Goodness.
see fun in it, but at what point do you let go? Because
Right.
you're like, I don't want to die.
Yeah. You don't get too high.
I like the music, Steven.
Thank you. I selected
think-
that myself.
Very nice. Jamie Dean Sampson says, be bitter or better, your choice.
Ooh,
Oh.
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
That
Hey, you
would be
mind
my
going
mama.
and getting the girls, Steven?
Sure.
That would be my mama.
Your mama.
That was my mama.
She killed it. Way
She
to go,
always
Jamie.
does.
Way to go, Jamie. Jamie Dean.
Yeah.
She's been a follower for a year. Way to go. That was a good move. I thought that was Jordan saying that, so I was getting a little... Jordan's funny. But, hey, Kel. Kel's back. What's up, Kel? Good to have you, man. Yeah. I'd be terrified to grab that kite. Would you do it?
I mean, as long as there's somebody behind me,
I mean, the
But-
ones in the back,
I'm not
I think
doubting
they're
that.
all right.
Yeah, I'm not doubting I'd be like scared that I'm going to like fall, but
Oh, we're going to have to make them laugh. It's gonna
we
be
can
good.
do that.
I like this. Hey! Adison! Hey! Don't you talk to me in that tone of voice. Don't you? I'm just joking. I'm messing. Hey, put those on. Get close to the microphone as close as you can. This is Ella
Hi.
Sampson. Ella is also Wiley the Wildcat. Fun story. Have you ever wanted to be a mascot?
I've thought about it.
This is a good question.
It's fun.
Okay,
It's
if
really
you could
fun.
be a mascot, who would you be?
That's a hard question. I don't know.
That is a hard question. I need your answer.
You
She's like, it just got real. Just got real.
I feel like it
I have
would
a
be too
follow-up
hot.
question.
I couldn't do it. It'd be
They
way
make
too hot.
fans in some of these, not yours, but some
I
of
don't
them.
have a fan in mind.
I'm too competitive.
Yeah,
so
I
you
get
would
mad for
be-
losing, and I would be like, I couldn't do it.
You would throw the
Like,
head.
I
Yeah.
would throw the
You
head.
Addison, I could see you throwing the head.
Traumatize the children.
Yeah, for real.
And this is no hate on Albertville, but what is an Aggie?
It's a devil.
It's the devil.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's an Aggie, but it's a devil.
So, but what is an Aggie?
A devil?
See, it's funny because
Steven.
Fairview has the Aggies,
Okay.
and there are no devils involved because I
Okay.
thought that an Aggie was a farmer.
Me too.
Agriculture,
See, I
farmer,
thought that.
Aggie.
Well,
I don't know how the devil got to be part of it. though.
Yeah.
We're real
What
big
are
on
the-
the
yeah, they're
pitchforks.
red.
I just needed some definitive
What is the
answers.
Fairview mascot?
It's a farmer.
It's a
That's
farmer.
a farmer.
The Aggie, the Fairview Aggie.
I don't think a farmer is as scary as a
Is
devil.
it a
Yeah.
devil farmer?
No, for them maybe. Oh, a
It's
possessed
like-
farmer.
Ooh.
A demonic
Oh.
farmer. These are serious questions we need answers to. So we're gonna make you laugh. So I actually know Adison. I think I told y'all that. She is hilarious. She's
try.
fun to be around.
I try.
Yeah, yeah. So check out the video, Steven. I know you. Whatever it is.
So I got
you
something here
it.
for you. I just wonder, ladies, do we like mosquitoes or do we not like mosquitoes?
No.
Ooh, I'm not
They're
a
the
fan.
best.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan. Okay.
Not a fan.
Yes, not a fan.
Best ever.
All right. Well,
You
my,
like mosquitoes?
No.
I was gonna say.
I hate those blood-sucking creatures.
my question is, did you know that it's only the female mosquito that actually does the biting? The male mosquito does not bite.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. The more you know, right? Learn something new
I'm
every
not
day.
going there.
Oh, oh. Oh, but you just went there
No,
by
yeah, go.
saying you're not
I'm
gonna go there.
surrounded. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you're
That's
outnumbered
good. Yes,
here.
I am.
All right, so I've got a little technique for you. This is maybe something you'll have to practice, but
Get rid of
I think it's worth it
mosquitoes.
to get rid of mosquitoes.
What is this?
Whoa.
Some moves, right?
What's the? I wonder what she's naming this dance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
I
Mosquito.
think Addison
Okay.
could do that.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
You
I
can do
don't-
that?
I think Adison could.
Addison, let's see.
I don't.
it.
Oh no.
I don't think
I could.
Come on, Addison.
She said no.
I don't think so. I can't dance. I'm not a dancer.
Addison, I don't believe that.
I'm not. I didn't dance at prom that much. I'm not. No. I can't dance. Which is weird because my sister's a dancer.
Why is this weird? Oh,
My
your
sister
sister.
dances,
Okay.
and so she always it's like, let me teach you some dance moves. But I'm like, I'll sit back, I'll watch, I'll cheer.
She got all the dancing jeans.
Yeah, I'll just
Ella, do
sit
you
back.
dance?
No,
I used to.
I used
to.
No.
All right.
We
Okay.
did.
I do not dance.
No.
We do
Addison,
for show choir, and then I'm done.
Addison,
As long as anybody else corrects.
I don't show no choir. It's not good for
Show
anybody.
no choir.
so
There's no
Addison,
choir.
you said you don't dance, but you have here on your questionnaire that you can do the worm.
With my
this about?
stomach.
Okay.
That's the difference.
It's like a standing in place
It's
worm?
so
yes,
weird.
like
Like
I
the-
just stand in place and I can just make
Okay.
my stomach like.
So it's like the belly
Wait.
dancer
Like a belly
worm.
dance.
Yeah.
Ah,
Kind of,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That
it's
makes
kind of.
sense.
It's really weird.
I have
Yeah.
learned so much in the last 2 minutes. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weird.
Straight up
Yeah.
to make you feel better. At prom, I was not going to miss the slow dance. Would not.
I hate slow dances.
Oh, they're so
So
awkward.
you can dance!
Okay, I can dance at prom, but I can't dance
At
anywhere.
prom!
I just can't do the slow dances. They're not for me.
No, I left before the slow dance
Yeah,
started.
can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
anyway, so I could do the slow dance. I wasn't going to miss that. But when the fast dance happened, I'm out.
Yeah.
I
That's about.
It's about
to an
right.
embarrassing
Yeah, that's
point, I was sitting out until the slow dance. Yeah.
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 That's. See, I just like if I can just sway like that. I can sway. I can sway and I can be fine. But
If I can
fast,
sway.
like
Yeah.
you know, I may tap my foot a little bit. You know,
You can
get
tap
with
your
it,
foot.
but
yeah.
That's
Get with
about it.
that's,
Get with
that's
it.
where I stop. Yep.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Y'all are great already. Steven, I know you got something.
Oh, sure. I know, KG, you like playing some football, don't you?
KG.
Yes,
Okay.
I love it.
So flag football, I know there's not much tackling in there, but
Well,
be.
I mean, you'd
There
be
should be.
surprised.
really?
You'd be surprised,
Ooh,
yeah.
we're going to have to talk about this when we get
Yeah.
on the air here in a few. But
When
for
he
right
gets
now,
really mad.
I thought I might ask you,
It's nasty.
how do the refs handle the flag football out there? Do you have refs on the field?
We do have refs on
Okay.
the field. We have 2.
Gotcha.
And it's really not strict. Like, you can basically tackle people.
Come
and
on.
They don't really
There you
care.
go.
Wow.
As long as they don't
That
see
was
it.
my big concern is that I'd get too competitive and start
It's so
tackling people.
fun. It's so fun.
Oh, I know I
Like,
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes do the refs get competitive out there? Do they get a little too aggressive? Are they kind of in the way from time to time?
No.
So they kind of
Not
stay out
for
of the way
me.
then.
Yeah, not for me. They're not
Okay.
in the way for me.
I got
but-
you. All right. Well, what if your refs did something like this right here?
Yeah,
Yup.
I know. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, no. If somebody did that to me, I'd be so mad.
That's an issue. That's an issue.
Yeah.
When the ref tackles, and I don't think that was doctored. I mean, the second part.
No, it
was,
didn't look
but
like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So does another ref call that? Like, how does that work? Like,
I think everybody calls that
Yeah.
yeah, but what's the call?
I don't.
interference.
Yeah.
Interference
Yeah,
by
sounds
the
like a
ref?
good-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Doesn't that like makes you mad, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very competitive.
Me
Like
too.
very
I
competitive.
think I would run the ref
Yeah.
over just
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
you
Oh,
did
100%.
that.
Yeah.
I would
That's
lower my
like-
shoulder and
Yeah. The
This
hard
is not
part.
a very. Never mind. I'm not going there.
The hard part about flag football is you technically can't tackle anybody, so you just have to be nice.
Technically.
I'm like, mm-mm.
Technically, until
Technically,
you
you
do.
can't.
Sometimes your anger gets the best of you.
Well, I don't know if it's anger. It's just competitiveness.
Competitive.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, trying to
Pure
occupy the same
domination.
space
Yeah.
at the same time doesn't work.
Yeah, my
Um,
coach would agree with me.
Have you ever heard of this other sport called Pesa Palo?
What?
Pesa Palo is the name of it. And it's
In Spanish.
kind of like
Pesa
softball. It's from actually Finland, of all places.
I've never heard myself.
Yeah. Here, take a look at this. See what you think.
Oh, wow.
It looks fun.
Yeah, it does look fun. They have helmets on.
Yeah.
They do.
Yes, I'm concerned about this.
Helmets with no face guard.
It's weird pitching.
Yeah.
Loikka ja siinä nähdään vielä hidastettuna olipa kerta kaikkiaan komea suoritus
Huh.
siinä
Oh, wow.
lähteellä.
Do they do this at like the Olympics? Is that like a part of the
I don't
Olympics?
think it's an Olympic game, but it's like the national sport of Finland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got leagues and everything there.
That's
sounds
a
like
national
fun.
sport.
It's a national sport in Finland.
Never heard of it.
Well,
Wow.
they have something else with like a big like long paddle that's like baseball and softball. I don't know.
Cricket.
Cricket. That's what
Yeah.
it's called.
Cricket.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't understand that one either because
Me
neither.
you don't pitch the ball, you bowl,
Bowl.
the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It's very strange.
So is it supposed to take a bounce before you try to smack it?
Yeah, I think so.
It was a big deal. I was in Scotland for 2.5
Yeah.
months, and it was a big deal there.
Wow.
It was
Over
a
in the
big
UK,
deal.
it's
Wow.
huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, cricket, and I never understood it the whole
Yeah.
time I lived there. I still don't understand.
So
Yeah.
one other sport for you. Have you ever heard of halo ball?
Mm-mm.
Halo ball. It's kind of like
Halo ball.
basketball, except you don't have a backboard. So, from what I understand, basketball was actually developed for. It was a girls' sport. It was developed by a coach for his gym class, and they did the basket. And early on, they didn't have the backboard.
Backboard.
But this kind of takes that on a whole new level because you take it outside. It's not on a flat surface. It's out basically on the grass. And so it's called halo ball. And this is what that looks like.
I like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get a
See, I like
trampoline in the
that.
center,
That
too.
looks fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
wanna
was.
play
That's what
Halo ball.
I was wondering. How does the hoop stay up without a backboard? I was
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
I would play that.
that looks fun.
So it's kind of like slack lines with hoops and a and a trampoline right in the center. Did you see the trampoline there in
Yeah.
the middle?
That would be fun.
So, Steven, you're talking other sports. I found one
Sure.
more.
All right.
Slip and slide.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys like to slip and slide? Y'all?
I do.
Is
You know,
this
as a
is
kid?
this softball with slip and slide?
It is not.
Oh,
It is
that's
not.
I've
good.
seen
No.
that, though.
You've seen
It
that?
is a little different. A lot different.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Slip and slide hockey.
I would love that.
Oh.
Yeah, I would love that.
There's so much room for pain.
That
See?
looks like fun.
That
Yeah,
does
it
look
does.
I
fun.
would play
Why
that.
can I see all three of you doing this?
Because we're fun.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes. And the fact that you'd love to tackle. So that doesn't have anything to do with it. No, not at all. It's mildly terrifying. Anyway.
Well, coming up, I know
Nah.
Seth's going to talk with you a little bit about your favorite drills and your favorite and your
Yes.
least favorite drills because lots of times conditioning really gets the brunt of everything.
Yes.
Nobody loves doing that.
It's the
So,
best.
with that in mind, do any of you really enjoy running? I mean,
No.
at a track level. Have you ever considered it?
No.
No?
100%.
I don't know.
You
I
do
think,
running.
I run.
Yeah.
I do track. I do cross country.
Do you
I run all
enjoy it?
around. Oh, I love running.
Okay. You love
It's
running.
fun.
Yeah.
Now-
I don't do track or anything like that, but I like to just run in my free time if I'm like super stressed.
I just don't want
Yeah.
to run. I'm
That
not,
is a great stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I
It
like-
really is.
Yeah.
Used to be at Sandmount Park, get on the
Yes,
treadmill,
that's exactly
and I
what
would
I do.
run till it hurt.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
just
like-
that helped me deal with my
Yeah.
stress.
It gets endorphins
Did.
going.
Yes,
Yeah.
oh, I
Mhm.
loved
Yeah.
it.
It's really neat. So,
Mhm.
I
have you
couldn't
ever
breathe.
thought though? Because there's one sport that really intrigues me in track and field, and that is pole vaulting.
Yes.
now that I would love to do.
Really?
That looks like a
Looks
lot
really
of
I wish
fun.
Yeah.
I knew how to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
that sport. Do you
I
do
would
I
that?
mess
feel
it
like
up.
no. I would fall and break my neck.
Have I told you how much I enjoy your sound effects?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
okay.
couple times.
My whole thing, I would be afraid that the pole would break. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've seen that
Yeah.
happen before,
Me
and it's
too.
like
Mhm.
that's pretty dangerous. If
I
that
just feel like
happens.
there's so many ways to mess it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
This
just
is
get
true.
hurt.
we
Understatement.
have a pole vaulter at in our team. Her name's Abby Cagle. Shout out to Abby Cagle. She's one of my good friends, and she's little. She's real little, but she's
not
very
real
she's
little.
very very good at
They
it.
are
And
sharp.
I don't understand. Like I'm like so like how do you like
Mm-hmm.
vault? And she's
Right.
like I kind of just bend the pole and jump over, and I'm like
That sounds so easy.
huh.
Yeah.
But there's so much that goes into that. It's like, how do you
Yeah.
start? Do you start with your left foot or your right foot? Because
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to plan your paces
Yeah,
so
you have
that
to
you
like,
So
yeah.
jump
much
at the
to
right
think
time.
about.
Yeah.
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 And the pole would be like so much bigger than me.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know if I can control it. Like, what
Yeah.
if I like go to stick it down and it just slips up?
Well,
from
and
under?
I think
I
hers
just
is
fall.
like 6 feet tall. Like or 6 or 7 feet tall, and she's like shorter than I am. So it's
Wow.
like it's like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. There's some people who really excel at it. There's this guy who just set a new world record. This guy's from Lafayette, Louisiana, and his name is Armand Duplantis.
Because they're used to running from alligators.
That's exactly right. 24 years old. This is what he did.
Insane.
A world record attempt for Mondo Duplantis.
Oh my gosh.
wow.
whoa, what height was
Season
that?
opener.
He'll explain it.
World record. And you look at the highlight again, 6 meters 24, 20
whoa.
feet, 5.5 inches.
That's insane.
In your
20
first
feet.
outdoor meet of the season.
That is
Yeah,
insane.
beat that. Nobody will. Just give up.
Yeah.
And he was
Trent,
a well
both of you,
a ways like
put this
above
out
it.
there.
Yeah.
We are witnessing the greatest
Oh
ever
my
to do it in
gosh.
this discipline, but a generational athlete
Wow.
in track and
Look,
field.
he was ways
Listen,
above
I
Yeah.
it
know
too.
the Buka
He could go
era.
hard.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
But how do you break the world record in your opener? Good luck to anybody trying to challenge
Exactly.
this man for the Olympic
Oh my
gold
God.
medal.
Yeah, you're
Balance.
done.
He
That's
is
Yeah.
such a
phenomenal.
confidence.
I'm
Like,
just gonna say.
like,
Yeah.
Forget how young he still is. He's still
He's still got a wild.
Yeah.
We
He
need to
can
get him
beat
on
his own
Team
world
USA,
record.
guys.
real sign of
USA.
someone that we've
USA.
seen. Oh, wow. He just cleared the world record by
Wow.
this much or
He's like, I can go
X
home
amount.
now.
There's
Goodbye.
no stopping Mondo Duplantis.
Wouldn't even try after
That
that.
is the
Absolutely
safest
not.
bet for gold.
I would see that and I'd go,
Yep.
I'm going home.
And I'm done.
Good night.
I think we'll be
Alright.
seeing him in Paris.
I think you're
Oh
right.
yeah.
Probably.
That's good. All right, guys, we got a minute 2 before we hit air. We'll do the athlete interview then.
Okay.
So we got a little time. I'll go ahead and get the countdown timer up so we'll know
Love
exactly
it.
when.
Yeah, so that guy. That would be terrifying.
You see what I'm saying? They're little. They're really little.
Yeah.
But
I
you
mean,
have to
he's
have.
nothing but muscle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to have a lot of
I
upper
need
body
guns
strength.
like that, and I'd be okay. I still wouldn't jump it.
I could not.
Mm-mm.
That'd be
It's kind of like a
terrifying.
jockey on one of those horses. You have to be
Yes.
really small.
Oh yeah.
Those
Yeah.
guys are teeny tiny.
They are.
They're little. They're real little.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Microscopic.
Microscopic children of men.
Children.
Where did they get these guys?
Oompa loompa.
Yes! Steven, have you been sending out influencers?
Dang it.
That's it. That's
Told
it.
you.
He's the Oompa Loompa
They're
dealer.
fun size.
Fun size.
All right, 7 seconds. Here we go. Brief hold.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
So excited to be here with KG, Willoughby, and Adison Pierce. Adison! KG. Is that what you go by?
Yes.
Yes. KG.
Yeah.
What's up? How's that go? Like, how do people yell your name? And
Yeah. It's mostly people call me that in sports.
I like it.
Yeah.
'Cause usually people call me Katie Grace.
Katie Grace.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
that stands for. But
Yeah.
it really stands for Catherine Grace.
Catherine.
So there's
Yeah.
like a ton of names that I get called.
So many.
Yeah.
Chances
So
to
many.
all of them.
Yes. I do.
She'll answer any or all
Yes.
of the above. And so you two play softball
Yes, sir.
at Albertville,
Mm-hmm.
the Devil Aggies,
The not the farmer Aggies.
Not the farmers.
They're Aggies.
the possessed farmers.
They're the farmers. They're just the devil. Devil Aggies.
I'm trying to figure it out, okay? I'm trying to wrap my head around it. And y'all been playing softball how long?
Gosh, since like
I was 4 when I
I
started.
probably was 4 too.
So
Underachievers.
how old am I? 17?
Yeah.
13 years?
How old am I?
Yeah.
13 years?
13 for me too.
Y'all forgot how old you are?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
I like it. So you've been playing softball, and this is your junior year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going into our senior
Yeah.
year.
Come on.
Yeah.
I know.
Come on. Are you sad?
A little bit.
I'm
but-
excited.
You're
It's
excited.
a little bit of
Yes.
both.
How has the season gone?
It was really good to me because it was more like a developing year because we did get a new coach.
Yes. Yeah.
And I love him so much. He's definitely one of the best coaches I've had. And so it was just cool to see everybody kind of develop as the season was going on.
Definitely a building year.
Yes.
So we've kind of got our foundation now. So luckily we can build upon that and we can keep building up our program. We're really excited.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about that coach. Tell me what
Coach
they mean
Aaron.
to you. Tell me how you just said they're really awesome. So
He is, yeah.
talk about that.
Well, first of all, he's really involved in not just the sport, but in us, and he really cares about us.
Yeah.
And he gets us involved in a lot of like community outreach stuff, which I really
exciting.
love.
Yes.
And he just kind of like he brings Jesus into it, and you know we all have like just kind of our daily prayer before and after practice, and that's something that I love, and something that we didn't really do before he became our coach.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's really good about like making sure that we start with our middle school too. That we obviously focus on our varsity, but we make sure because middle school is eventually going to become your varsity.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he's really good about making sure that like building up towards varsity, that everyone's having the right to where by the time they get to varsity, we're not back at square one. That they've already learned that building back up to get to varsity.
Yeah.
So he's great. We love Coach Aaron and his wife Crescenda. They're
Yes,
both
they both
amazing.
do so much for
They
us.
do
Wow.
so good.
What's your being a softball player myself? What's your favorite drill from what y'all do for practice?
I'm not very sure.
I don't know. I think
we do a lot.
Yeah.
We do so much. So it's just kind of like.
Did you like?
yeah.
A lot.
I think
I'm like.
She's like, that's a short
I'm
list.
like, ooh.
Let me think
They're
about
all
it.
my favorite.
yeah.
Just don't make me run laps.
I'm like, Coach Aaron, if you're
Are you
listening. I'm like, no. I love everything we do because everything has a purpose. Like in the moment, you're like, what are we doing?
Why are we
what
doing
does
this?
have to-
Yeah.
But then by the end of it, you see it performing in games,
Yeah.
and so you look back and you're like, okay, so that did have a purpose. Like that did, do something for us.
Feels like Karate Kid, right?
Yeah.
My
Watch
favorite
the
Wax
windows.
on, wax off.
Yeah.
we have this little like hitting thing, and it's called the hit away. And there's like a ball that spins around like this pole, and you have to hit it, and it's so fun because once you get going, it just spins around and around. But it's really hard at first.
Wow.
That's my favorite
My
hitting drill.
favorite thing that we do is I love In the Green.
Sorry.
We play a
Yes.
game called In the
Love
Green.
I love in the green.
And for those of you who don't know, it's like
I don't know.
okay, so
Yeah.
two people divide up. Like, we divide our team up right into two groups, and so one group is like shagging, and the other people are hitting, right? And so it's your job to hit the ball in the green, right? So in the outfield, if it hits the ground at all, that's a point, right? And so as a team, you're trying to offensively make it hit the outfield, and defensively make sure nothing hits the green.
Yeah.
And so it really helps us, making contact, making good line drives. Like, I love In the Green. And it's just a good competitive, like, we trash talk each other, and it's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
We really love each other, so
Yeah.
we just talk trash.
Yeah.
We tell each other how worthless
That is
we
our
are.
way of showing love.
Yes,
for
Yeah.
sure.
100%.
You are a piece of junk today. I love you so much.
If you didn't hear something said about you, then it means they're mad at you.
Yeah,
Like, if
that's
nothing
right.
said like, hey, like that was
Wow.
really bad, then
Yeah.
it means like,
Misha
oh,
and
This
Adison-
reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Like
Wow.
Misha and Adison, I love her. I'm like, hey, you suck today. Like,
I'm like,
get it
you,
together.
yeah.
And
I'm
she's
like,
like,
hey,
yep.
G,
Tough love.
yeah,
Tough
tough love. It keeps us in check.
A whole lot of
Yeah,
tough.
sure. Yeah.
Not a whole lot of love.
There's love somewhere.
Yeah,
It's
there's
in there.
sometimes love, but on the field it's very tough love. We give each other a hard
Do
time.
better.
Yep. We're like,
Stop sucking today.
yeah.
Stop it now.
Stop.
Y'all are encouragers, I can tell. Y'all are. So, what is your hardest drill? The one that you absolutely hate.
I'm not. What
Is that
do I-
Adison?
That's you.
Oh, that is me. Look at that.
There.
Yes.
Wow.
Space fun.
There it is. I like that one.
That was after.
Wait, go back. Look at that girl's face.
Well, that was right after one of our girls hit a home run, and she hit over the fence to put us in the lead, and I was so excited. I had to do a little celebration.
I love the girl that's right beside you. Look at that
face. I was like,
I ain't about it.
Sportman.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Steven. I'm sorry. Hey!
Woo.
Intensity.
Intense. Oh, I love that picture.
I love that tournament.
Yeah. So the meaning for behind that picture, recently, or I say recently, but in the past school year, we had a student who unfortunately passed away, JJ. And so in order to honor him, me and my catcher, Lexi, and other teammates, we wore light blue ribbons in our hair. And my shoelaces, you might can see them in some of the home game pictures.
I can see them in that picture.
But you can see them. They're light blue. My shoelaces are because that was JJ's favorite color. And so in order to honor him, we wore light blue. And so that's why my shoelaces are light blue.
Well, that's intense right there.
Yeah, that one's not my favorite picture, but it's okay. I had to show off a little bit of muscle.
Yeah.
Make sure they know I was at least doing a little bit of something,
Oh gosh.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
I love that picture.
So softball pitching is intense.
Yeah. Whew.
That
really
underhand wind-up kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought that was you out there.
I did go out there second half of the season. I was in left field.
She killed it.
Killed
it.
So, talk about your most memorable game this year. The one that
Ooh.
It could be a win. It could be a loss.
Ooh.
But talk about one that you're probably not ever going to forget.
Douglas
and what made
game.
it special.
Yes, the Douglas game was a big. We went 10 innings that game.
Yeah. That was
and
wow.
It was a long game, but it was definitely my favorite. Everyone was hot. Everyone was there. We had kids. Even our basketball team came to support.
Yeah.
They were in the outfield. It was a big game. They were it was very competitive. I loved it. I loved every moment of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really good game to be a part of.
It was.
Did you win?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
But y'all were in
we
it.
were so close.
We were
Had
in
fun.
it to the very
We were
end.
so
I mean,
close.
like I said, 10 innings. It was a long game.
Yeah.
And it was hot.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't the cold part of the season. It was
It
hot.
was hot. Sleeves were rolled up. We
Cranked
were
the heat.
sweating. Yeah.
Yes.
It was hot.
And on the turf, it's like 10 times hotter.
Yes. You can see the heat radiating
see
up
the
off the
steam.
turf.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
And so whenever you get out there for practice and you see the heat, you're like,
like,
oh no.
Coach Aaron's like, all right, we're going to get water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
We put our head in the refrigerator.
The Lord has
And he
answered our
bought us
prayers.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mhm.
What's y'all's favorite position to play?
pitcher? I love
I could have guessed
pitching.
that.
Yeah. I love to pitch.
I don't know. I love second and I love left. Probably second base.
Yeah.
For sure.
Second's fun.
Yeah.
What's the positive of being a second baseman? Like, what's your favorite part of that?
Having to think like 2 steps ahead. Like I love knowing where everybody's going at every second, and just being like so involved. You're moving every play,
every single one.
Like because I get bored sometimes in the outfield just because like sometimes you don't move, and so second base you are always moving. And the same with like shortstop or somewhere else.
Yeah.
So
What's your favorite part of being in the left field?
fly balls. They're just fun to catch.
Yeah.
And what I don't like is when people stand like on the outside behind you and like talk to you. I'm like, I can't do it.
Go away!
Yeah. Like,
I don't like you!
Yeah. When we played Huntsville for
Stop
area,
it.
there was like a whole like student section. I was like, oh my gosh. It just makes me nervous.
Student section.
Yeah, I couldn't stand somebody trying to talk to me when I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
They were like, don't drop
stop.
it. I'm like, I'm
Quit.
trying not to.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
But in y'all's language, does that mean that you really like them or you really want them to go? Like, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
You need to go. You need-
I don't know. I'm one of those where I'm like, it makes me feel good because then if they're like trying to talk trash to me and then I end up
Means
like
you did
proving them
good.
wrong and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I like that
gotcha.
part. I like
you know,
that part, but I
but-
don't like the part where if you mess up, they're like,
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
it hangs above your head and you just can't forget it because of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Like that part gets me.
Yeah.
But I love being able to prove them wrong. That
Yeah,
all it's
for
a
sure.
confidence booster. I'm like, oh yeah, like go home, you know, like
Yeah.
get out of here. I love it.
Yeah.
Just hand them the ball.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like,
What now?
I'm like, how about you come out here and play right now?
yeah. If you think you're so good,
Yeah.
you can come out here and play.
Yeah. Yeah. Hecklers never play.
Oh yeah.
They just comment.
Yeah.
Y'all write that down in your leadership book.
I will do it.
Forgot that word. Hecklers.
Yeah, hecklers.
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 That can be our new quote for
Yes.
next year.
Hecklers.
Yeah, that's another thing we do is we do a lot of quotes.
I like
Sharon
it.
Like, he'll
has
have
like
a quote with the quote of the week, and we'll have to memorize it.
And like randomly throughout practice, coach will
He'll
be
be
like,
like, "What's the
"Hey,
quote?"
what's the quote?"
Yeah.
And so if you don't remember it, you can use a teammate to be like, "Hey, like, what's the quote?" You know. But a lot of times, like, it just encouragement because
Yeah.
we're really hard on ourselves. You know, like we say, tough love, and so having good positive encouragement with Coach Sharon and positivity, I love it.
Yeah.
So, how do you mentally prepare yourself for a big game?
Ooh.
So, what does that look like? Like game day? What is that process?
I like to just kind of like chill to myself. I put my AirPods in. I kind of, sit down. A lot of the times when I playing other sports and I had time on the bus, I would read my Bible. I do like a Bible study beforehand just to kind of get my mind off of it and get myself mentally prepared, and so that I know, like, even no matter how this game goes, like, it's in God's hands. You know, like in the end, it's not in my hands, and so no matter what, there's always a reason for this. So that kind of calms my stress and helps me get ready for the game ahead.
Yeah. I like to visualize. Like, when I used to be on the swim team, I would, like, visualize my race before it even happened so that I wouldn't be nervous. I would just know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I would do that for softball, too, like, visualizing the pitcher pitching and, like, taking a ball or swinging or getting a ground ball or a fly ball. It just makes me, like, relax more.
I like it.
What's your favorite? Have y'all done like Bible studies with your coach? Like,
Yes, we've started. We at one point we had Clay Miner come in, and he would give us like little Bible studies, like during like if we had downtime, like after we worked at, like had workouts before practice. It was like a 30-45 minute window right there, and so Clay would come in and give us like a devotional before we go out and practice. Those are really helpful.
Yeah. And then, like, the other stuff is just, like, praying with the whole team and stuff like that. And basically just, like, team bonding.
A lot of team bonding, yes.
Yeah.
What do you do for team bonding? Yeah.
Well, like, preseason, we went on a retreat to the Marshall Baptist Retreat Center, and we all stayed there. Yes, we worked there.
We worked there, so we felt very special. We're like, so this is where this is. And you know this. But then that part of it was that next weekend we got called in to come clean up after ourselves. So
yes,
we had to go in to go work to clean up. But other than that,
we
That's
did that.
funny.
And it was fun.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But during that retreat, we had like a survivor type thing, and so we were split up into two teams, and so we had to like. There were like different idols everywhere that we had to go and find.
That is fun.
And then
that sounds fun.
We had like different challenges where like at one point we had to like grab a partner and get into the lake on a canoe, and we had to swim all the way to this island, grab a leaf, and then swim, or not swim, but canoe all the way back and hand the leaf to somebody. And then we had to go and build a puzzle, and so like the winner of it got this trophy that's now sitting in our locker room. Unfortunately, my team didn't win. I was,
Not bragging or anything,
but we also did a turkey
my
bowl.
team won and yours didn't. What'd you say?
We did like this turkey bowl for Thanksgiving, and we did
off
like
of Friends, you know, like the turkey bowl thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how it was.
We did
themed.
like ultimate football. What else did we do?
We did kickball, wiffle ball.
Yes,
we
did
did all kinds of things.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we alligator wrestled. I don't think I was there that day. I had something going on,
yeah.
but the alligator wrestle. Yeah. It was a lot. They did a lot of things, and so.
But Team KG won.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Team KG.
Yeah.
Hers was, what was yours? Ad Nasty?
Yep, Team Ad Nasty.
Ad Nasty.
Oh, wow.
Ad Nasty.
Ad Nasty. I don't know where it came from. One of my teammates was just like,
it was probably Anna.
It probably was Anna Molina. Shout out, Anna.
Love her.
But, yeah.
Maker of all team names.
She just one day was like, let's go Ad Nasty. I was like, oh, okay. I like that.
Cool.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's funny. So you're a pro athlete that you like, and I think she was amazing, Montana Fouts.
I love Montana Fouts.
How did she stand out to you? And
well, for me, she was a pitcher. So,
Yeah,
like,
she's
being able to
amazing.
watch her
She's pretty good.
and, you know, watch her videos and, like, her teaching and her, like, what is it? mindset through pitching and stuff. I love learning about it and watching her. I actually had the opportunity to go to one of her camps. Like it was like an all like sports camp, and so I got to sit there. I got to meet some of the other Alabama players, and I pitched, and she sat there and like one-on-one time with me, like talked with me through my pitches and stuff. I had like the other players taught me through my hitting. Like it was really a good experience. I loved it.
Wow. Mm-hmm. You'll never forget that.
Oh, 100%. Because she complimented me, and I thought I was I was literally her and Allie Shipman, the catcher. They complimented me, and I was like freaking out because my dad was sitting there, and I was like, "Oh my God, Dad, did you hear them? Oh my gosh, did you hear them? They were talking about me.
Record it again.
I was like, they were talking about me.
Can you say
Dad?
that one more time?
One more time. Just one more.
You're like, wait.
Not that I'm recording or anything.
Yeah, I was freaking out, and so that's one thing I will never forget ever. Like it really confidence booster right there. I was like, the Montana Fouts just told me my curveball was good. I was like freaking out on the inside. I was freaking out too. I was dying.
You're trying to stay cool. You're like, thanks.
thank you. Like,
It's one of those moments for the rest of my life.
I'll tell my kids about it, you know, like I'm never going to forget it. It's my new personality trait. Like I'm not going to keep going. I'm like, Montana Fouts complimented me.
Your new personality trait. I like that.
Oh my goodness.
So, kind of going funny here. Gonna go funny.
Ooh.
Montana Fouts right there.
She is so tall in real life, by the way. It's insane. I'm 5'2", and I like came up to like her hip. Like she is. There's a picture my mom has somewhere on her Facebook. Whenever I went to the camp, and it was me talking to her, and she was like here, and I was like,
you like had to look up.
I literally was like, hi. But she is.
You're
insane.
my hero.
Yeah. Her and all of the players are just tall. They're so tall, and I'm like, wow. Like I wish I was that tall. But it probably what makes her a good pitcher too, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you're still a good pitcher.
I try.
Oh, you're short.
I try. These little legs try.
These little legs.
She's got that spin on it.
Can we put that on a shirt, Steven?
These little legs try.
These little legs of mine.
I'm gonna let them
little
try.
legs try. So funny.
Okay.
Tell me about, because y'all are close and y'all pick on each other. Well, I didn't ask this question. Tell me about some of the cheers y'all do in softball. Those
I was
hilarious.
going to ask you, what's y'all's favorite cheer?
I love some good cheers. One of my favorites is
some
whenever
of them for me.
There's the pitcher throws a high one.
Yeah.
My coaches hate it. Like, because at one point one of them was pregnant and it made her sick hearing it. But I would love saying, like, Pepto-Bismol, throw it up.
Oh, yeah.
They hated it. They hated it, but I loved it. Like, I don't know why.
You loved it because they hated it.
Because they hated it.
Yeah. I love throwback third.
So we have
third.
a thing called throwback third. And so in the third inning, we do all of our, like, old rec ball cheers. So, like, what was the one that we did? Michael Jackson, break it down, we would.
Like the old ones. Like
Hold on 1 second. Wait. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
I can't dance, but here we are dancing. You saw that too?
Yeah, I saw
Here
it.
we
I
are.
witnessed.
You saw it.
I'm a witness.
I can't dance.
She can dance.
Okay, well, it's not pretty dance. Like, it's like.
See, what had happened was.
See here, technically, I said.
That was funny. Because you said, I can't dance, and then you did. And it was amazing. So, I enjoyed that, Adison.
Thank you.
So, I didn't know you had moves like that, but I should have since One Direction is your favorite band.
Oh my gosh, I love One Direction.
So, what's your favorite One Direction song?
Any of them. Like, I love.
There it is.
Oh my gosh. They are. So, when I was, like, young, I was a big One Direction fan. Like, big. I had the pajamas. I had the backpack, the lunchbox.
The bedspread. You had the bedspread.
I had the stickers.
You had the bedspread.
Did you too?
No.
I had an
Then how do you know about the bedspread?
Because I've seen memes about it online. about the
all
bread
the memes,
spread.
those were about me.
Yeah.
Like,
Ella, don't lie.
No, I promise. I had a floral bedspread when I was little.
I did too. I'd actually had a horse bedspread.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I was a big One Direction fan, and so because I was so big,
Was?
like, well, they're not
as popular anymore.
They're not a big band anymore.
Yeah.
and so
Steven,
my-
I would
my
tell you to
heart's
play
broken.
some of the music, but we can't. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But I love One Direction, and so, because I loved it so much, my family just kind of had to love it, and so now
Had to?
You had
kind
to.
of the hat, and so
Yes.
now they're big One Direction fans.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, like, that's one thing, like, if I'm stressed or anything, and I'm with
play
my
One Direction.
dad,
One Direction.
my dad will play One Direction, and
Nice.
to calm me down, and we'll sit there and both sing it together.
I like it.
Yeah.
My sister, I walk in, like, I can hear her, like, she'll play music in the bathroom, and she's playing One Direction, and I'm
Yeah.
like, proud big sister mom.
She had a One
That was
Direction
me.
birthday party
Mhm.
when we were in
Was
like
this last
first
year?
grade.
This was last year,
This
wasn't
was
it?
actually last week.
Yeah. We were in like first grade. She had a One Direction cake.
Mhm.
It was awesome.
Mhm. I got to eat Harry Styles' face on a cake.
Well,
There's a
you know,
picture somewhere.
not everybody gets to do
Yeah,
that.
there's a picture somewhere.
Have you
that
gone to a concert?
No, I didn't have the opportunity. My cousin, who's the one who got me into One Direction, Lexi, she she got to go to multiple, and she would always bring me back a T-shirt because she knew I loved it. But I was so jealous, like I was so mad. But Dad has said that if they go on a reunion tour, he has told me that he will sell our house to get me One Direction.
Oh, wow.
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 Yeah.
I don't know if Mom knows that or not.
She
Surprise,
does
Mom.
now.
Probably not.
Surprise, Mom.
Doesn't
She does now.
Surprise. But no, that's one thing is that if they go on a reunion tour, I'm the first one to buy tickets. I'm
She's
going.
she's the one that's gonna be sitting online and
Yep.
it's like, when is it gonna open? When is it gonna open?
I might just refresh.
Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna be me. I love them.
Wow.
Dad, has it came online yet? Has it came online yet?
Yeah, so, like,
You
my
better get
computers.
backstage passes for selling your
I
house.
should like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should get to meet every
Front
single
row
one
seats
of them.
at least.
All of
Honestly.
them, Steven, they're probably in their 40s.
Oh yeah, I've been
Now.
close to going because I mentioned it to Mom going to watch now, or at least one of them. I'm like,
Yeah.
Mom, if I can't get all of them, can I just
Gretchen
go see one of them?
Springfield Pierce says, hold up, not selling the house. So that just happened.
Sorry, Mom.
You just got Dad in trouble.
We'll probably have a talk out home.
She's like Adison Claire.
I like it. Most embarrassing thing that's happened to y'all on the field?
Goodness.
Oh,
Off the
I got a
field?
story.
During
I have
practice?
expose them
In
like
the bus?
that.
I have a
You gotta
story.
expose them.
So
That's what I'm here
I have
for.
multiple.
my ninth,
Spill the tea!
this is my biggest one. My 9th grade year,
Who says that anymore, Seth?
at the time I was one of the only pitchers. Like the other pitcher was hurt, and so I just kind of had to pitch on my own for a little bit. And so they always called me a PO and said like I was a pitcher only. I didn't do anything else. I just pitched, which was wrong. I'm not a PO, and everybody else will say otherwise. They always,
She's
but
not a PO.
I can play other positions, and
Yeah.
I kept telling them, I can play other positions. Well, they stuck in this other girl, and they're like, all right, Ad, you're going to right field. You're going to prove us wrong. And a ball was hit to me, and it was an easy pop-up, and somehow I missed it. Like, somehow it popped out of my glove, and I went to dive to re-catch it, and instead of diving and, like, getting back up, I just laid there. I just laid on the ground. And there's a picture. Let me see. I have to find it. It's one of those that, like,
Trauma.
It was so funny.
Did I just open up a wound?
Yeah.
it's one of the. You can't really see it.
Told you. I told you it was a bad idea.
It was
It's
a
my
bad idea.
music playlist, like my softball playlist, and it's a picture of me laying on the ground.
Face planted.
Your face on the ground.
Like literally on the ground.
Just the face
So
of
bad.
defeat.
Yeah.
It's just-
And I remember like laying there, and in my head I'm thinking like, get up, Addie. What are you doing? Get up. You gotta get up. But I'm just, my body wouldn't move. I was just laying there. And so for the longest time, like for all the seniors and stuff that year, their note to me was a picture of me, that picture of me laying on the ground. And we're like, just so that you don't forget. And so, yeah, that was my probably most embarrassing
It never
moment.
happened
And
again.
after-
You need to find whoever took that picture and be like, I hate you.
It's my mom. My mom took that picture.
Your mom?
Never mind.
Mom?
Your mom took that picture.
Gretchen?
I know. I was
Gretchen.
like, God, Gretchen, you're killing me.
Yeah.
But-
Gretchen, how dare you?
Yeah, they
Betrayed by your own mother.
Yeah.
Betrayed?
They
Mom?
They took me out real quick and put me back on the mound. They were like, "You're done," and I never went back
Not
out there
again.
again. And I was like, I was so disappointed. I was like,
Well,
I promise
here's
I can do it.
Adison, the thing is, when you're Michael Jordan, you don't be dumb and go play baseball. I'm just saying, when you're the best of the best at what you do, you don't change.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're really good at pitching, and that shouldn't hurt your feelings.
I know, but I love playing other positions too. As much as people, the whole team, and you will ask any of them, they're like, "Nope, she's a PO," but I'm not.
She doesn't want to be. It's an insult.
I can play other positions.
Don't hurt
when
her
I play
feelings.
travel ball, I play other positions. Like,
It was a
Yeah.
very embarrassing moment for me, too, so I took the picture and shared it with everybody.
yep. Is that my mom?
She said it was a very embarrassing moment for me, too, and I added the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was so
She's
bad.
like, you know that
Gretchen,
mom, you know that
no.
mom thing where they like
tried
something
to
embarrassing happens and they go and tell every single one of their friends like, oh yeah,
Yep.
and you're like, Mom,
Mhm.
hush.
It was like everywhere we went. Guess what Adison did at her game? I'm like,
Quit and stop it.
Keep that on the down low, Gretchen. Like,
Gretchen.
stop.
What was your moment?
Goodness.
I have multiple. So I was in like 8th grade, and I was
Would it make her feel better?
probably not.
Okay.
You know, nobody took a picture of me. So
She kept this
Nobody
one
caught
private.
video
She
footage
was
and
making
kept
sure.
replaying it
Yeah.
back and forth. Yeah.
it replayed in my head, but that's about it. I was running from 2nd to 3rd, and the girl at shortstop gets the ball, and I'm like running, and I stop real quick, and I just fall. And she just looks at me, and I'm still on the ground, and she just keeps looking at me, and I'm like, are you going to tag me or not? And she throws it, and I get up, and I fall again. And I finally made a 3rd. I have no idea how. But that was in like 8th grade. And the most recent one is area. Nobody saw me, I don't think. The only people that saw me were the people that were in left field, like crowded around the fence.
They're gonna know now.
I told you to leave!
Yeah.
No!
I think the only teammates that saw me were probably Henley and Caroline. But I was running to get a foul ball, and I just completely face planted in the fence. Like, you know, the corner of the fence, I just completely fell down.
I've done that a couple
And it was just a
times.
bunch of kids standing there, like, laughing at me. I'm like, oh my gosh.
You know what you should have done? You could have played that off.
I know, I meant
Like,
to do that.
High five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High five. I came
Like,
here
I
to
just
get.
wanted dirt
I
on
came
my
here to
face.
give you a 5.
Yeah.
Or like
Totally.
pretending like you were diving. Like, oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I was diving for a ground ball
That
in the
was,
fence.
that was completely on purpose.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah, here we go. Cheering team. Wow. This has been fun. You guys are amazing. I hope this next year's really good. The show's not over. We're about to switch gears, but y'all have made me laugh,
It has been fun.
and that's important.
Yep.
Especially Gretchen. You know, she's my new best friend.
Everybody says that. So.
Gretchen.
Yeah.
It's just such a great name.
I love it.
reminds me of Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Gretchen.
Yeah,
Gretchen. Gretchen Wieners, is that her name?
Yeah.
Gretchen Wieners.
it's a great
Oh,
name.
I love it.
Anyway.
She's the one
Hey.
that like knows everything about everybody.
That's right. Hey, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to give you a chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games,
Wow.
which is a great deal. So, Steven?
88.5 JFM is W.
And I want Steven to pull some... Do we have any Rockstar? Why do I even ask that?
Of course, I got some Rockstar.
Of course.
But of course.
The answer is
of course.
always yes.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
I love that movie.
I do too.
I've never watched that movie.
You really need to.
I've
It's
never.
funny. That's my favorites. Pull the lever, Kronk.
It's Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
I've heard of it.
The
and I've
movie,
funny.
the music in it.
Yes.
The music in it is good.
The movie's great. It really is.
Good storyline.
It is. It's very
Yeah,
funny.
I haven't ever seen it. I've seen like videos on like TikTok, like you know how it kind of shows you like little.
Yeah.
And I've
little
seen that,
tidbits.
but I've
When
never
you leave
like,
here, go watch it.
Okay.
That's your homework for today. Go
Okay.
watch it.
Okay.
And call me up. Let's
I'll set you on FaceTime. We can watch.
That's
it together.
right. See? Oh, here we go.
Sit.
I'm sitting.
You need to chill out.
You don't get your finger on my face.
Hey, man. I don't want you to
You need to get your finger on my face. That's disrespectful.
Who you getting crazy with?
I'm getting crazy with you. Yeah, I'm getting crazy with you.
I don't want attitude.
Get your finger.
He is not having it.
What you think? You be touching my hand and put my
Get it out my face.
You trying to get crazy?
You trying to get crazy? You trying to get crazy?
Don't be putting my hand on my
Don't be putting your finger on my face.
That reminds me of my dog.
I was about to say, my dog, he's one of those if you don't pet her.
Not today, Scuba Steve. No Finding Nemo. There ain't gonna be another day. So take your big, dumb, clumsy, flippy floppy and get up out of here. Joey, if you really want to get ripped, mix in some martial arts like this. Yeah, oh, it's coming down. I got it. No, I don't. Joey needs a spotter. Stop it. I swear you've got a demon. Here, hold on. Just relax some, Meowman. Close your eyes and bow your head. Dear God, this demon from Jimmy, so that he may stop acting like a crackhead. What I'm gonna do here is make a couple adjustments. Something's up with the Meowcanics here. Hey, do me a favor, push that in there right there. Muchas gracias. Oh, yeah, you hear that?
Muchas gracias.
That's completely fluffed up.
Woo.
Oh, yeah, it even smells fluffed up. Hold on a minute. Just gonna reach over here, Meowman. Get this thing making cappuccinos as opposed to cappuccinos.
Cappuccinos.
Anyway, Bill comes to 6.
That was great.
That was awesome.
That was good.
Steven, that was on point. That's what I needed
Steven's
from you.
always on point.
I got you, man.
Steven, I needed that. That is what I was looking for.
Oh, I've got one that's going to
I bet Gretchen loved
knock
that.
the socks out of you.
I bet Gretchen thought that was awesome.
Dad's gonna be mad. We were at the dinner table yesterday, and he was like, "You better shout me out." And
What's
he
your
was like,
dad's name?
Dustin Pierce.
Dustin.
Big D.
You're a good man, Dustin.
We love Dustin.
Dustin, you married Gretchen. I mean,
we got Dustin, and then we got my
Seth loves you just because you married Gretchen.
I think Gretchen's a great name.
I think my pop or my
Solid.
It's like a German name or something.
Gretchen.
I love it.
Just feels good.
Rolls
off the tongue.
Yeah.
We call her
Gretchen.
She's probably gonna be mad I say this. We call her Gretchy. She gets mad, but we call her Gretchy, and that's kind of started
Like a Grinch.
We've also called her Grinchin during Christmas.
Grinchin.
Grinchin. But Gretchy,
He's looking for the comment.
Gretchen,
He's ready for it.
She's about to
Gretchen, would you like to defend yourself? Because I'll let you.
Defend yourself in the comments.
It's become like a joke, and so
Dustin got very lucky. That's what I said, Gretchen. I said that very same thing. Did I not say that?
You did.
Oh yeah, good old Gretchy. We love her.
Springfield.
Gretchy Springfield.
Springfield.
Okay, I'm going to
That's
take
kind
you
of a
back.
mouthful.
Take you back a few years. Tell me some of the members of the whole Disney club, like the Disney characters, the main ones. Can you tell me?
Mickey.
If we got Mickey Mouse, then we got
Donald.
Minnie.
Okay.
Donald.
Daisy.
Pluto.
Goofy. Pluto.
Okay.
Pluty?
Flutie?
No,
Pluty.
Daisy.
You said
Well, she said Daisy, and I was going to
Daisy.
say Pluto, and I was like, Pluto.
You said Pluty.
Minnie.
Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck, Daisy, Pluto,
Pete.
Goofy.
Pete,
I'm glad you said Pete.
Goofy,
Clarabelle.
So
Oh, yeah.
Pete
Who?
is in this one.
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle
the
Cow.
Yeah.
She annoyed me.
Oh, the Chipmunks. What were their names?
I don't know the Chipmunks.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Chip and Dale?
Chip and Dale.
Chippendale.
Yeah. Chip and
Turned
Dale.
out as a bad thing eventually. So, anyway, go ahead.
I found this guy. He does these vocal impressions, and he's got these different members of the gang all together. I'll just let him do this.
Let's
but
do it.
I think they got one of the wrong ones. Here, take a listen.
Hi there, folks. Okay, boys, this is how it's gonna go down. The Disney Cheese Vault only opens its doors once every 10 years. And there's 10,000 pounds of Gouda with our names on it. Pete, you're the muscle.
You got it, Mick. With these fists of mine, the guards ain't gonna know what hit 'em. What are you gonna do, goof?
Oh, shucks, fellers. I'm just a humble safecracker. But I'll tell you this. Those doors are gonna sing for me like a canary. They're gonna come open faster than you can hear me say, hot soup coming through. Yup. How about you, Donald? You're the face.
I'm going to cut you off right there, Goofy, because quite frankly, I don't respect you, okay? I've got a genius plan
Donald
for this
Trump.
heist. Everybody tells me I'm playing four-dimensional chess. What we're going to do is we're going to build a wall around the entire vault, and we're going to make Disney pay for the whole thing.
Fellas, I think we picked the wrong Donald.
That was good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Glad you like that.
I enjoyed every moment of that.
People who can do voice things, like, I'm amazed. Like, that don't even
Yeah.
look real at
Jordan
all.
McDaniel.
Like, I don't know how
He's-
they do it. I
He's
can't.
amazing.
Where's Duke?
Duke the dog.
Duke.
Jordan, this would be a good time for you to call in. I wish you were.
Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah. He's great. Y'all ever seen Secret Life of Pets?
Yes.
Yes.
You know the big dog, the big
The
Duke
big
the dog?
scruffy
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, that's Jordan.
He looks like him too.
He does. As a human, he looks just like Duke.
That's funny. I love.
I
Secret Life.
enjoyed watching the subtitles when it did the ring, 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 ring. That was awesome. Oh, Steven.
You guys about ready for freestyle?
Freestyle.
We got 50 seconds.
We're going to try last week's questions again. Hey, if nobody answers, text one of your friends. Y'all can make a day of it. This is easy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is easy.
Do it.
Yeah.
I would text Will, but he's at baseball right now. I would make him call
Lame
up here.
excuse.
I know, right? He's at baseball all the time. It feels like. I'm like, just get out of baseball. You know.
You know,
Practice.
it's over.
I know. Which they're not over yet.
I know.
They've made it to round 4.
Wow.
So
Goodness.
I know. I'm like,
One
whew.
day. One day.
One day.
Over the rainbow.
10 seconds, guys.
10 seconds.
Brief hold.
The Varsity Freestyle.
All right. This is your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games. Right beside Pizza Hut, as every 80s thing should be, permanently located, just like Toy Story and Pizza Planet. It's a beautiful, awesome thing. So,
Albertville mullet.
Yeah, Albertville mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. But all you got to do is call in the next few minutes, and we want you to, because we want to hear your voice, but you got to answer 3 questions. Before that intimidates you, realize we're like phone a friend, and we have all the answers. And you're not going to fail. It's going to be
You're
a
not.
beautiful thing. So question number 1 is this. Which famous play features a character named Romeo? William Shakespeare wrote this play. Which famous play features a character named Romeo?
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
Hey, you there? Hello,
Yeah.
hello. What's your name?
Hello, Emily.
Emily. All right, Emily. Say hi, Seth.
Hey, Emily.
All right, there we go. Cool. All right, I'm going to bring us up live. We're going to play this game, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
We are so excited to have Emily on the line. Emily, what's your last name?
Gillen.
Say it again.
Gillen.
Gimlin?
Gilland.
Gilland.
Yep.
Awesome. Emily Gilland. All you got to do is answer 3 questions. You're going to make this because we're your friends and we're going to help you through. It's
Help
going
you
to be
out
so
here.
good. Yeah, we got you. Which famous play features a character named Romeo?
Romeo and Juliet.
Man, Emily, you nailed that. Question number 2. I hope you know Disney. In the story of Snow White, how many dwarfs are there?
7.
You got it.
Just on a roll.
Last
Got one more.
question. What is the name of the Little Mermaid in the Disney movie?
Ariel.
Come on!
Wow.
Emily! You're
Easy.
killing it!
Easy.
You're killing it,
No
Emily!
sweat.
Wow. You nailed it. Thank you so much for playing our game.
Thank you for letting us play.
Yeah. So, hey, I tell you what, I'm going to send you over to our producer, and he's going to send you a 5-person all-day pass to B&B.
Thank you.
Good to talk to you, Emily.
You too.
No, it starts with me. I got.
It's not One Direction, but it'll do.
It's okay.
She was grooving. she was grooving to it again. She said
was
she can
dancing,
dance,
wasn't
and she was
she?
dancing.
I wasn't dancing. I was swaying. Like,
Come on,
I
hey,
was swaying.
hey, hemoglobin. I saw hemoglobin.
Yeah, I did too.
Why did I say? There it is.
Oh, there it is.
What? And it's gone again. Hemoglobin.
It's a hard one.
It's a word
Yeah.
that I never
It's
used in
a
my
word.
life. Maybe I should
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
use hemoglobin
It is a
in a
mouthful.
sentence.
You need to check your hemoglobin.
Yes.
All right, Miss Doctor.
I just got a whole new segment for this show. Just hit. I'm coming up with weird, wacky words, and we're going to put them in a
Use it in a
sentence.
sentence.
Athletes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Y'all are inspirational.
You know, we try.
She's like, what can I say?
Some of us are born with greatness. That's you guys. The rest of us, you know. So, Steven. There's this really cool thing about teachers. How many of y'all, who's your favorite teacher at the Albertville Devil Farmers?
Devil farmers.
Brittany
You enjoy
Johnson.
that.
I love it. Love it. That's what I'm going to call y'all now.
Brittany Johnson. Now what?
Paige Smith is my favorite.
Tell me why they're your favorites.
Brittany is like a second mom to me, and
Second mom.
we just do so much in her class, and it's so much fun.
Paige is like a second mom to
Yeah.
me. Her daughter, Kenyon Smith, is my best friend. So, you know, I'm constantly over at their house. She's one of those that I can be like, hey, I need help with my English. Can you help me?
She's a really good teacher. We
She
both
is.
have her. She's
I love
awesome.
her.
Who's your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher, well, I don't have him this year, but I had Mr. Galen Tuggle for
Okay.
geometry. Or not geometry. It was some type of math. I don't remember it.
You
But
like math.
I don't like that.
No, me neither.
There you go.
No.
Hey, man. Hey, look. I'm amongst my friends. I'm among my likeness over here. I hated math.
He's the kind of person
when
that
I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I know how,
Yeah.
when I can do like the easy find X, you
Yeah.
know, easy kind of, I
Solve
can do that.
for
Algebra.
X. Yeah.
But then once you put in the shapes and the graphs and
Yeah.
nope, I'm done. Y equals mx plus
Y'all-
b, whatever.
y'all are my
slope,
people.
All that.
Yeah.
All
I'm
of y'all.
done.
All of y'all are my people. Steven, Sports Center, these teachers.
Yeah, here you go.
Yep.
3! Y'all gonna all get in this room?
In the quintessential monument
This one cracks me up.
laid out by Joseph Campbell.
None of this is real!
Thank you, Declan.
Oh.
Some
Alrighty.
are 60.
Keeps going. Oh. Whoa. Parkour.
It's my favorite.
Trash
Right
can.
here.
In the trash can. Oh.
That hurt.
Have a positive coefficient to x squared, then your parabola's gonna open up.
The way that the kids are all. Whoa.
What? I think that's amazing. That teacher.
Oh, back to One Direction.
I love looking at One Direction.
One Direction.
It's kinda
She's like,
nice.
can we just keep that there?
Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me with this One Direction thing.
Oh, I love them.
Steven, I know you got more videos.
Sure, I do. We got about 56 seconds until Greg
Oh,
comes on.
yeah,
I got
yeah,
him on the
okay.
phone right now. So let me see. Is there one last one I can get to? Real quick? Yeah, Chris Tucker. You remember him?
No.
No, you don't remember him. Okay, you probably will here. Here, take a listen to him. His new realization that his son is actually getting way too good at sports.
My son just whooped my butt in basketball. I mean, you know, I fed him all his life. You know, he grow up and he beat his daddy like that. I mean, is this what life's about? Is this what happened? I remember holding the boy in my arms, burping him. And now he burping me. Oh, I don't like it. I'm getting old. He's getting better. That's the way to work.
Do you feel like that with your sons?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're not
yet.
to that point yet.
No.
I think that's how my dad's starting
No.
to feel. He won't admit it, but
My
I think
dad can beat anybody in softball. He is insane.
Here we go.
Like,
We
he's
ready
still
for some
playing
Greg?
softball.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go, Greg.
Here we are.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscok.
Greg! Gregory!
What's going on?
How are you, Greg?
Good. Sounds like y'all were having way too much fun. I don't want to lighten the mood, you know. I mean, I don't want to put dampen it or anything, talking sports. But when I first came on, I heard something about math, and I was like, oh, I need to hang up.
No, you're in the right crowd. We all hate math. So if you're a math teacher
single
out
one of us.
there, sorry.
Well,
it's just not our thing.
Well, that's good. The only kind of numbers I like to see have to do with sports.
Yes.
Other than that, I can care less about numbers.
Yes, pure domination.
So,
Yeah.
There you go.
I can
All right,
add
well, good.
anything
I'm
under
glad I'm not in
100.
the minority.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pretty much covers all the sports. There's math. You're welcome. So, Greg, tell us what's going on in this very ending of the seasons.
Yeah, I mean, seasons fly by quick, and here we are, almost graduation time, and spring sports are coming to the end. They're in the postseason. I guess I'll talk a little baseball, soccer, and softball, starting with baseball, because that'll be the quickest one, because Marshall County doesn't have anybody left in it. As far as close proximity, a team that I kind of count in the county, even though they're not, Sardis, they had a great series with Alexandria last week. I actually went to all 3 games of it, and Seth, that's probably the best high school baseball environment I've ever been in.
Wow.
It was excellent. D1 and D2 players all over the field for both teams.
Awesome.
And, of course, Alexandria won it in 3 games. It went to that 3rd game. But just a great environment. I mean, they had extra seating brought in. There were flatbed trailers lined up behind the wall. There was all kinds of noise makers. And, I mean, it was a big-time environment. That's what, postseason sports should be about. So they're actually in the semifinals with baseball this week. And then the winners will play, I guess it's next week, in the finals down in Montgomery. And then soccer, the only soccer I've really been keeping up as of late, of course, is with Gunnersville, and they've got their boys and girls both in the Final Four.
That's crazy.
Congratulations to both. It is. And
At the same time, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there might be some other county teams in the Final Four. I didn't look it up. I don't think so. But Gunnersville's actually playing. The finals are in Huntsville at John Hunt Park. And the girls play at 5. The boys play at 7. The girls are playing Springville. The boys Southside. And what's real interesting about this, and I guess it's the way it should be when you get to the Final Four, each of those matchups is number 1 versus number 2 in the state.
Yep. Wow.
So, yes, Gunnersville 2, and the other team, Springville and Southside, are both number 1.
Yep.
So, which, Final Four, I guess that's,
Oh, it
wouldn't
is.
want it any other way, I don't guess.
Wow.
And then softball's going on right now. There's several host sites with Sand Mountain Park and Albertville being one of them. And I looked up some scores earlier today, and it looks like the Marshall County teams that I could find that are in it took it on the chin today. Of course, it is double elimination, but I looked it up, and Arab lost to Jasper. Gunnersville lost to Alexandria, and Boaz lost a close one to Moody. So it is double elimination, so probably some of these teams are playing again, maybe as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll see, but not a good start when you're in a double elimination tournament. You're behind the 8 ball, pretty much right out the gate. So lot of work for those young ladies on those teams to do to stay alive in softball. But, yeah, I mean, everything's coming to an end. I mean, for me, it's sad. Probably for high school seniors, they're glad because they're about to get out.
Freedom!
I remember.
Woo!
Yeah, I remember that many years ago when I was a senior, and I could not wait for mid to late May when I was out of there. But then it was off to college right from high school, so I didn't really have much of a break. Graduating in May, and then I think I started in like September or something to college. So, but you know, college is a whole different world from high school anyway. So, a lot of students enjoy their college years, and I always tell them to enjoy. I always tell folks to don't do what I did necessarily. I actually worked my way through college. So to me, college really ended up being kind of an extension of high school. I didn't really, I guess you could say, enjoy it, you know, to the fullest. So, and that's supposed to be some good times too, the college years. But anyway, enough reminiscing there. I will miss sports. I will miss sports. Of course, I will be at Gunnersville spring football game. I just can't remember the date. I know it's a Tuesday. I think it's actually next Tuesday, the 14th. I hope it's not tonight, because if it is, I'm missing it.
I don't think
it's next
tonight.
week. I think it is next week,
It's
the
next
14th.
week,
And some. Oh, well, thank you. All right.
You are currently talking to Wiley the Wildcat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Somebody's got to keep me in check.
Yeah, I got
yeah,
you.
Well, hey, Wiley can't miss the spring game.
No.
So, hey, I'm in whatever Wiley says goes.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So, and you know, Seth, some teams do elect to have a spring game, and some do not. They start a week earlier in the fall season, and for whatever reason, Coach Reese and Gunnersville likes to do the
spring game.
Spring game. We hosted Pisgah last year, and this year, I guess it's next Tuesday night, we make the road trip out to lovely Pisgah, Alabama.
Yep.
So, be interesting to see what the team looks like in the very early going, because I know there's several holes to fill for this fall. And one plug I'd like to leave you with before I go is, I don't know if you saw on Facebook or saw in person or whatever, the new scoreboard.
Yes, I did.
It's a beauty. I went Sunday afternoon out there, and I went to the 50-yard line and took some pictures and stuff. And, of course, I'd like to have seen it on, because, you know, what I was looking at was really just a big black screen.
Yes.
But, I was amazed at how big it was.
I thought you went to
can't
go
wait
watch a
till
movie,
it's fall.
Greg. Greg,
Hey,
his
you
lawn
can
chair.
you can watch a movie on it.
What's up?
I mean, there is no doubt you could see a movie, and you know, as big as that thing is, the
Fully digital too.
glare coming off of it. Yeah, it might be like, you know, if you're the team going toward the scoreboard end of the field, you might have to wear your sunglasses while you're playing, because
it's great.
I imagine that's going to be bright. You know?
Suntans.
But I was glad to see it installed. I heard it was it was coming, and it was definitely well overdue when you look at what we did have.
Yeah.
So definitely proud of that, and looking forward to seeing that in the first home game, which actually isn't until the third game of the fall season. First two games for the Cats will be on the road this fall, but definitely looking forward to it.
Well, Greg, it is always a joy to talk to you. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week.
I'm going to try my best. I hope you do the same. I'm about to start my afternoon run as we speak. I'm passing by the new lovely Gunnersville High School as we speak.
There you go.
And on my way to run over here at Sunset. And, yeah, I'm planning on having a great rest of the week.
Good day to run too.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't
is,
rain.
as long as I miss the storms.
Yeah.
Storms.
Well, Greg, you have a great week, and it's been wonderful talking to you, especially this whole season.
Always good talking to y'all, and I guess we'll talk again at least until school's out, won't we?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you next week then.
Talk to you later, Greg.
All right. See you.
I'm about to have a good.
The way that muffled in my head.
I'm praying I get to graduate from at least half of the new school, because that building that we're in now, it is so old and like outdated. It's like, I'm ready to get into the new school. It's like ready to expand.
Somebody posted about that. They said none of y'all understand the struggle of the asylum.
Yeah, yeah. The no
y'all
walls.
know there are no windows in that school.
No way.
The only
Zero.
windows in that school are in the front, right before you go into the office.
Well, they've added some windows to some classrooms. Like I know Miss Petty's has a door to outside, and then I think I don't really. It's hard to remember which ones have windows, but they've added them in because they've kept complaining about how we feel so trapped, and it's like a prison almost, and it's bad. But I mean, the new school was nothing but windows.
Lots of windows.
Yeah, so that's good.
So this is called Buzzer Beater. He's about to go on with it, and it's the end of the show. So I'll say this is where you can find us when the show's over. You can find us on Facebook
at Varsity Radio Show,
at Instagram,
at Varsity Radio Show,
and Twitter X.
Twitter. Oh, sorry, I lost it. Varsity Radio 885.
And Steven will finish us off. So, have y'all had a good time?
Yes.
I loved it here.
Good.
Yes.
It's been great.
It's so fun.
I enjoy that.
Yes.
You're like, this is great. Your mom said it's like the song "What If Cartoons Got Saved."
Ooh,
I remember that
Chris
song,
Rice.
Steven.
Yeah, I got it over here.
Told you.
Yeah.
Grew up on the old.
Yeah, that was your mom.
Yeah, sometimes.
I heard it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite enjoyable.
Somebody called in, or actually texted me and requested it.
Did they?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow. I'm shocked my son hadn't asked you for Jesus Freak or a KB song.
I played Jesus Freak this morning.
KB.
Yeah.
And I got some KB going this morning, too.
My
wow.
son loves KB. They love KB.
That's good.
We listen to Undefeated and all this. Next time I'll come with ad. Gretchen. Yes.
Yeah.
Gretchen has spoken.
Oh man.
Next time I'll come with ad. Yes, you will, Gretchen. Yes, you will.
Ooh, she'd be a doozy.
You better watch it. You going home in a good way. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
I just meant us together would be. That'd be fun.
And be a doozy.
Be exhilarating.
All right, y'all.
I want to get home.
Let's
What
get
do
it.
you mean by that?
The Buzzer Beater.
That's the sound that you hear that cues the crying because the show is over and we know you're sad because you don't get to hear all these wonderful people in the studio anymore. And I understand because I get sad every time I have to go.
Oh.
But I gotta tell you that there are places you can find this show. We're kind of everywhere.
Find more of us.
Yeah. You can go back, you can rewind, you can watch other shows. You can find us on
Varsity Radio Show on Facebook.
You can find us
at Varsity Radio Show on Instagram.
You can find us
at Varsity Radio 885 on Twitter X, right?
and X.
And then over on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and at Varsity Radio Show 885 on YouTube.
And we're on podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. Whew.
Wow.
That's a big undertaking right there.
Big
Also,
variety.
Horizon Communications. Hey guys, we're on TV. So, we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity, the Char Burger, home of the famous Char Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, and jumbo crispy onion rings, and then B&B video game, the Albertville Mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. Yeah, I love it. Local video game retail store in the front, 80s style arcade in the back. It is awesome. It is appropriately placed by Pizza Hut, as it should be.
Party all day.
Should be.
Party all day.
We want you to come back next week. Same varsity time, same varsity place. 88.5 JFM. We'll see you here.